help?
Mm. Mm.
That's better. You may have been dreaming before.
Belt, belt, belt. Okay. Money man, money man. I'm the money man, money man. Belts. Thank you for the follow, good sir. Much appreciated. Thank yous for the follow. Oh, my multi-chat's not fucking working right now. Oh, how great is that? Hello. You have 100 div in your stash. Which craft should you do? Amulets. How can you contact you in game? Exclamation mark IGN. My multi-chat is not working right now, though, which is not great. I'm gonna see if I can fix it right now. Oh, it's showing me Twitch. It's not showing me YouTube for some reason. One second, team. Let me test. Test. Is it gonna come through? Um. Hum. Connected to YouTube chat successfully, it said. Okay, test one more time. Alright, there we go. We got both chats rolling. Just spent 80 div in chaos to not get +3 prod roll. That's actually impressive. That's so impressive. I low-key just like am having a hard time believing that. Count weighted zone. 80. Hold the fire. Lightning. Chaos. Ooh, holy shit. Good current splits. This guy's like my fucking financial advisor. He's like the Yahoo Times that I subscribe to get stock information. I love it. Thank you, Phelon. Increased fizz damage. You have dex on there, which is kind of unfortunate. But you can just your suffixes are always done basically. Um the problem here is I can craft from start. You're saying you can craft this from the start? Well, yeah, I can imagine how you'd craft this as soon as you get the crit fracture, this doesn't seem hard to craft. The problem is you need flat fizz on here. Flat fizz, I think you unveil flat fizz and you try and slam on like a different elemental res. Because hybrid fizz is literally worth like peanuts. It's only 36% as opposed to getting flat fizz. Unk is finally live. As I'm not fucking Unk. Who who did this? Who's responsible for my belts being one divine base? Like, oh my god. I get off for 1 second and everything's just in the fucking... Ooh. That's a money belt, money belt. Dun, 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 dun. No, no, no,
You
no.
definitely want that one, right?
We got to get some belts up on the market. Let's close Spotify for now. And once we get some belts up on the market, then we got to go with some... We got to get some other stuff on the market. Some. Fire, lightning. Ooh, 130 life, 3 charm slots. Good reses. I'll buy that.
It's done. I'll
Once
sort
we
it.
get some belts up on the market, then we can... Cold lightning, fire lightning, fire cold, beautiful. Gonna make this a triple res belt.
You definitely want
See if
that
there's
one,
anything else calling my
right?
name. Ooh, that's a belt. Gotta get a couple of these on market. I'm out of gold.
I'll tend to the books.
Are you serious right now? Stash. What can I vendor for gold? Oh, man. Come on, there's got to be something I can vendor for gold. Do these sell for gold?
You did well, and I have many services.
Okay.
Let us hope.
I can vendor a
Now
couple of
that
these.
assortment.
A couple of these.
What is it? Take our gold and go.
Perfect.
Expect more otherworldly remnants.
Have an order? You definitely want
Okay.
that one, right?
Hey man, could I bother you to check Discord for a second? I've been trying to sell an amulet for 2 days. I keep lowering the price, so it just doesn't sell. Yeah, I got you. Let me see what you said. Is this good, right? Yes. Yes, that is a pretty good base you have there. That is a very solid base. Do you know what this amulet would go for? Rarity, +3 proj, 50 spirit. A pretty decent amount. How did you even craft this? You don't have a desecrated mod on here. What was the path of craftation? What would this amulet go for? I don't know. Like the 40 to 60 divine range. Most likely. Raw gave you this. Was like clicking through, but the desecrated mod? Damn. Might have to do some raw. Divine spirit of 50. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Okachino? Akachino, I think is the correct way to pronounce it. What should you go next? Sorry, I'm asking too much. You're not asking too much. I mean, your suffixes are basically done. It depends on how much you want to invest into the bow. You could do just Chino, my G. All right, we'll go Chino. We could do yeah, like it depends on how much you want to invest. If you want, you could double slam 2 suffixes, cycle the essences until you have onslaught and +4 in them, like normal. Then unveil a high tier mod and then whittle your last prefix, like Red Vials does. Or you just YOLO slam. It depends on what the crafting process is. Are we up? We're up and running. Up and running. Awake, up and running. I'm just going to get some belts out on market real quick, just so I have stuff selling. And we'll go from there. I got a lightning chaos belt. I got a fire lightning belt. I got a fire cold belt. Another fire cold belt. I need like... Oh shit, this is a belt right here. What the fuck? Let me search up like 140 life actually. Again, I don't have the fucking gold. No, no, no.
Good.
I just forgot I didn't have the gold. This shit in potential. Gems. Will I even be able to get enough gold from these gems?
Choose what you need. A useful trade.
Okay, we're almost there.
Times of the
Surely level 18 gems sell for something.
Speak. This is all we have. Gold is useless to me.
Okay, nice. Perfect.
Of course.
You did well in that excursion.
Where's that? Where's the inch? There it is.
Oh, it's you. Oh,
Nice.
nice choice.
Alright, I think that's good for belts for now. What could be crafted for low investment for 1 div? I'm so poor, I played 4 hours and I have 15x. For 1 divine, it's probably just emulate what I'm doing. Currently, we're on belts. For a divine, you can do a stash tab of putrefaction quivers. But I'm currently in that like brokish stage, making my way back up. So whatever I do, you should possibly be able to emulate. Yo, are people playing this? What desecrate mod would be the best? +2 minions. What desecrate mod would be the best? Probably a resistance, so then you can homogenize, try and get another resistance. At least that's what I would assume. I think they want resistances on there. You gonna follow me then? Alright. Alright. First thing we need is some gold. First... Oh, wait, I forgot to check the Discord, sorry. +3 proj, 49 spirit, global defenses. I mean, it's the 8 rarity is kind of making it a little cringe, and then the spirit's not divine to 50. And it's also on a bad base. So it's like a bunch of things adding up together. Honestly, 8 rarity is like so not useful that I would just recommend going for like a better prefix. Rarity is good on gold amulets because if someone's buying a gold amulet, they're obviously going for rarity, and if they can get more rarity on that amulet, then it increases the price. But if you're not on a rarity base, then that means like just getting any rarity on your affixes is the same as getting a gold amulet implicit. So that's kind of the problem. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the water from the kitchen and an energy drink. Quick little fent break, and then we'll start hustling. Okay, we're back. We got everything that needed to be gotten from the kitchen. Is there a sub role on Discord? No, I mean, I can make one if you want. If that is something of interest to you. Mm-mm-mm. This guy's selling a castaway for 2 divines. Out of his fucking mind. He's out of his fucking mind. 2 divines for a castaway. Yeah, of course. Realistically, it depends at the budget that you are profit crafting at. For example, if you are doing higher budgets and you want to make higher tier items, you would 100% go for tier 1 spirit. From what I've seen in my experience, now obviously I haven't been crafting amulets the last 2 days because I've been doing the 0 to hero. Double resistances on +3 proj and spirit amulets sells better, but I don't know, the market could have changed and maybe double crit sells better now. You just have to look at it yourself. And then the final the final prefix that you can get besides global defense is obviously the most expensive one if you're crafting on a rarity base, meaning if you're crafting on a gold amulet, is another rarity stat. Now, if you're not crafting on a gold amulet base, it's better to go for another stat that aligns with what the base is. For example, if you have an ES base, it's better to go for like increased energy shield. The reason being is if you go for rarity on a non-rarity base, it's basically the same as having a gold amulet implicit, but having a shittier mod because the implicits on all the other amulets don't line up to being nearly as good as the affixes on the amulet. How I'm new to flipping, haven't done one yet. I'm gonna just start flipping real soon so I can show you. Can I link you an item for price check? I don't know if it priced it properly. Yeah, of course. I need to find a fucking castaway though. Is this not Oishi? This is Oishi. Oishi, Oishi, Oishi. I mean, the unfortunate thing is it's fire damage, so that's literally the least desirable flat out of all 3. Lightning and Fizz obviously are the most desirable, and then Cold gives you like some 1 second, how much was this? 100x? It's slightly useful as it provides a chill. Fire is literally the most useless, so that might be the reason why people are not buying it. Also, quivers are deterministic to craft, so like if anybody throws currency at a quiver, they could get to this end state for cheaper than 24 divines, so that's most likely why it's not selling. If you price check it like this though, you can see it's 14, then 17, then 24, then 28. And I mean, if we look at the quivers, this 14 one is yours, but worse fire damage. This is also fire damage. Oh, I searched fire damage on accident. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no, I didn't. See, all the cheaper ones have fire flat on them. This is physical and it's 25. And what do you have yours listed at? 24? I mean, it should sell eventually. I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes it just literally takes time. You could have your item priced correctly and it just takes time for it to sell. Like my amulet that was 300 divines, it took a couple days just because sometimes it takes a couple days. I wouldn't go too much lower than like 22. Seems like you're pricing it pretty fairly. Alright. Alright. What would I ballpark price this? Maximum ES, rarity, global defenses, +3 double crit. mean, he doesn't have the spirit, which is unfortunate, but it is double rarity. I'm not sure how much value the spirit adds, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I don't know if it would sell for 45. Because if you're spending 45 divines, I think you would rather have 50 spirit as opposed to 15 rarity. If I had to guess. If I was like a customer purchasing the amulet, so less than that, most likely. Less than 45. Do you think this wand had 3, it would be mirror worthy? No, because desired prefixes, it would be mirror worthy. It would not be mirror worthy. I mean, if you're asking me if this lightning damage was instead tier 1 and this spell damage would be tier 1, no, because increased, you could get increased lightning damage, which is higher than increased elemental. Like, you're going for a lightning wand, and it's like 20% higher on the top end. Tier 1 lightning damage as opposed to tier 1 elemental. Wouldn't 50 spirit on that be 100 divines, though? If you kept the rarity and dropped the fractured maximum, yes, maybe, yeah. But just because, like, 50 spirit would be 100 divines doesn't mean somebody who's spending 40 divines is willing to, like, that's just not how it works. Because the core mods on the amulets that you're profit crafting is spirit and +3 proj, and you're missing the spirit. So it's like asking if like this item had one of the other 2 core mods that make it expensive, wouldn't it be more expensive? Like, yes, but that also doesn't mean somebody's willing to spend 40 divines on that. I mean, you could try, but I'm just like giving my honest opinion. I don't think it would sell for 45. Because amulet crafting, there's been a bunch of videos, and the market's getting slightly ever more so flooded, and better amulets are getting cheaper and cheaper. So, like, if someone is looking at that, and then they see an amulet for 55 divines that has spirit and double crit and all that, like, they're spending the extra 10. Saw your video on 2 of my hideout warrior times. Great content. Subscribe. Looking forward to more. Thank you, man. What is the overlay in game? It's called Exile Exchange. You download it from a GitHub link, and it price checks items for you. What's up, Carol? Thank you for the follow, man. Your video about 1x to 10 divs. Thank you for your work. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate it. Hope I didn't ramble on too much in that video.
Go on.
Those are good. Thank you. Alright. We have gold now, and it's time to start making money. First off, we got 5 belts to set up, put on a market, and get them selling. So we need collarbones. 5 of them. Beautiful.
I'll post it right.
Then we need 5 ulamans. Ulaman. Then we need 5 suffix slams. Beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. All suffixes, all should unveil lightning and chaos resistance. I came up with exchanging 1x to 60 hours sniping uniques about a week ago. Market flipping opened my eyes. Yeah. It's just the problem is the amount of gold you spend buying the uniques is like counterintuitive to, you know, the flipping, but for a challenge or something, it's good. I feel like profit crafting now doesn't exist anymore with so many videos. I mean, on the high end, it definitely exists. I know of at least like 3 profit crafts where you're making hundreds of divines a day if you just have the capital. The problem is getting to that point where you have the capital. Lightning and chaos. You can profit craft bows, boots, and amulets on the high end. And if you're efficient and you got all of them selling and moving, you make good money. All right, beautiful. What are you doing with these belts? What is the currency for it? Basically, what I'm doing is I'm searching up for belts with an open suffix, and 2 resistances in life. So then I can slam on lightning and chaos res guaranteed, and then I just flip them. So like, for example, let's say this belt. I bought it for 50 exalted orbs, right? Now, because I slammed on the lightning and chaos, it is worth 100 exalted orbs, 1 divine, and it only cost me 20 extra X. So I spent 50X on the base, spent another 20X to make it like this, and now it sells for around the divine 100 exalted orbs, depending on how expensive and how much I want to wait. So like instant buyout price exalted orbs, 100, 120, basically 50 exalted orbs profit for doing nothing. I just list these, 110, and then I go about my way. If they have an open prefix, I can slam even more mods on them, maybe get something decent. Like here we got Flask life recovery rate. I don't really price check that, but that's still probably decent. Has 2 charm slots. Looks like it's about a divine or 2. Add increased Flask recovery rate. Around 1 divine, let's say. And it takes like 2 seconds. I know I just got here, I'm already asking about the best stuff, but what are those flip items you mentioned at the last video? Those with 60x span? What you mean? I don't really remember what I mentioned in the last video, unfortunately. Like, what are the items you can flip? I'm going to start flipping right now, and I'll show you guys an example. This is, Ooh, armor maybe makes it better. Well, let's try 2 divines on this belt.
I'll do what I can to
Ooh, this is gonna be a good belt if we slam anything decent. I'm actually gonna double greater exalt this because this belt is that good. Greater exalted orb, 1.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Greater exaltation. Fuck, we didn't get anything good.
Oh, it's you.
But 2 charm slots, 163 max life, and these resistances gets me about here. Let's do 85. Yeah, we'll do around 160 exalted orbs.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
This can be slammed. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good belt. It's got hella armor on it. I'm gonna list it for 2 divines. Now, whether they sell for that or they don't is up to the markets to decide, but I send you a video on Discord. I found something. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Jokers, for the follow. Please help me price these. 800 ES. That's a good body armor right there you got, man. 61 spirit. Let's take out the chaos resistance. I mean, is that yours listed for? Let me just see these mods, the important ones. Spirit 57, energy shield, recharge rate, body armor, corrupted any. I mean, it looks like you got a body armor on your hands. It looks like these people are going for increased spirit reservation though, which you are not going for. Yeah, you can't go for that, but besides that, you got a good body armor on your hands. Oh, isn't this yours? Oh, this is yours. I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a while for 120 divine body armor to sell, but you could have the right price. An easy way to check would be, let's say we did take spirit, or we take the energy shield and we list it to 750, and then we use our thinking caps. Like, for example, let's do 40. It's 35 divines. So is somebody paying an extra 90 divines to get 10% faster energy shield recharge rate? Maybe. Because it's min-maxing. but also maybe not. Like, you have a difference of 30 energy shield, 30 flat. You have chaos, they have cold, and you have better. So yeah, I mean, I think you just keep it around that price range. You just gotta wait for it to sell. Is that Awaken PoE trade like from PoE1? Yeah, it's called Exile Exchange in PoE2 though. Thank you, Volts, for the follow. Am I overpricing this? 300 divines, triple socket. No, you are not. Are these Daggerfoots? You're underpricing this. Oh, you have bad deflection, that's why. Damn, you kind of really settled. On these type of boots, man, I mean, the base alone is 90 divines. I don't know why you're settling on tier 3 deflection. It costs like 5 to 10, like 5 to 20 divines to get tier 1. But besides that, I don't think so. It's the fact that it's 3 sockets makes it expensive. Yeah, you're by far the cheapest. You just gotta wait for these expensive items to sell. Like, that's the thing. My amulet that was 300 divines, it took 2 days to sell. You just gotta wait. What's up, CNO? Came hella late. Buy these for 10x. Recombine for 25%. If it hits, 5x for Abyss mod and sell for 2 div. Maybe, but I doubt those quivers honestly sell for 2 div, if I'm being 100% with you. Because, that's a 3 mod quiver. So, did the +3 amulet sell? Yeah, it sold, but it sold for a 4 divine loss. So let's just say we're not doing those type of amulets. We're not doing those type of amulets for a while. We got glove. I mean, we got some belts out. Let's start flipping a little. See if we can find. Are the people that were here asking about flipping still here? I'll show you exactly what I mean by flipping. There's item flipping and there's auction house flipping. The auction house flipping that I mentioned in my video is, for example, here. The competing trades on a tertiary calamity fragment cost 143 exalted orbs, and you can sell it back for 152. So you make 9 exalted orbs every time you do this flip. Some other flips I was doing is... Let me see if I can find it. And this is an easy, really easy way to like supplement your currency to get some more money to be trading. Like this is one I like doing. So I put in a buy order for 1 for 66 exalted orbs. Wait for it to get filled, and then I'll just flip it around for 71x. And the only risk you have is the gold that you're spending. And that's about it. And you just sit here, you find like all elemental soul cores is sometimes good. This is a 2x, but I don't really want to do that. Let's do some uncut skill gems. Uncut skill gems. Tech Rod's Revenge. Oh my god, these got so much cheaper. Yesterday I was flipping them so much. Like here. Perfect. Exil's Torment. You put in a buy order for 1 for 18 exalts, wait for it to get filled, and then you can flip it around for 35. Thank you, TKZ, for the follow. Are there breakpoints on Spirit for projectile amulets? Yes. Tier 1 is the breakpoint. Deadeyes, if they're running Dialas, they need 47 on their amulet to run all their orders, and if they're not running Dialas, they need 50. So normally I just sell 50. Like, I divine it to perfect, but tier 1 is where you kind of want to be at. Hey, could you help me with the price on these boots? It's my first season of PoE. I have no clue. Evasion, 35%. 9 divines. Are they 1-socket boots? They're only 1-socket boots, unfortunately. This makes it kind of awkward to look at. I don't know. I would try like the 25, 30 divine price range. It's just at that price range, you're getting 2-socket boots. Like, people only want 2-socket boots at this point because it's like movement speed. It's just free movement speed. So you're most likely not going to sell any expensive 1-socket boots. So 30 to 46 is useless. Not necessarily. 30 to 46 allows you to run Wind Dancer, but you can't... I mean, allows you to run Ghost Dance, but you can't run Wind Dancer. And And the whole idea of profit crafting amulets is you're selling to people that have enough money to throw out 60, 70 divines. So when you're selling to this type of audience, you just want to guarantee you get something good, you know? If you're doing it on a smaller scale or cheaper amulets, then you could settle a little lower. But the goal is at least 50 spirit on amulets most of the time. Okay. Belts are up. Let's throw some flips on market. Let me see if I can flip anything for some divines. Dun, dun, dun. It seems harder to flip in divines right now. Unfortunately. I think fragments are still the best flip. Still the best flip. Although it is tighter margins now. Ooh, this is a margin right here.
I'll fill that in as
Throw in
soon
a
as I
couple
can.
orders for that. It's also possible to flip the same way on TFT. With some capital. Post want to sell. Yeah, I just don't want to go through using TFT right now. That's the only reason.
All right.
Realistically, I
Your
could sit
order
here and
is
buy a
ready.
bunch of white bases and the fuck is going on?
What's new? All right. Your order is registered. Can I help? I'll post it right away.
These orders are like insta-filling. It's very interesting.
I'll post it right away.
Wow, my orders are literally getting instant filled. It's crazy. I've done this 3 times back and forth already. I've already made 30 exalted orbs on flipping these.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
More than 30, actually.
Oh, it's you.
Every time I flip one of these, I make 9 exalts. So I made 60 exalted orbs already. Great Exalt is 46 to 53 to div. Perfect Chaos is 10 to 13. Yeah, but those take ages to sell. Those take ages to fill. Like, literal ages. That's the
Tell me
problem.
about what came in for you.
Like, look, I'm getting filled on a 9 exalted spread literally instantly right now. 9 exalted spread per order. Look. Just insta filled.
All right. Your order is registered. I have a buyer.
And one of the belts already sold.
Order is registered.
Look at this shit. I'm getting instant filled on this. It's insane. Of course, someone's undercutting, but it's okay. 96.
I'll post it right away.
Spent way too many Omens of Light just to get stuck with tier 3. You know how you can fix this problem? I mean, I don't even know why you spent that many Omens of Light on a tier 2 attack speed. If you were gonna invest that much into the gloves, you might as well have just used the perfect exalt, no? I mean, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So far, I hopped on one of the belts I bought for 50x, put 70x in. I already made 90x profit on that belt. It sold almost instantly. And I've made also another like almost 100x flipping. Every time you see this order get filled, I'm making 20 exalted orbs. So if you only have a divine to start with, this is what you should be doing. We're not talking to you anymore. Okay, sorry.
Yes?
Yeah, this is kind of insane. I don't know why this keeps getting perma-filled. So all year, got some high amounts of divines. What build is fun right now? Blood Mage Spark is a really fun build. I mean, what build did you have before? There's some melee builds that look pretty cool right now. You can play Hollow Palm. There's a lot of builds. Once you have money and you don't care and you just want to play the game for fun, there's a lot of cool builds. Lich level 97 crossbow one. Oh, so I mean, you could go... Blood Mage Spark is pretty cool, like the life stacking Blood Mage Spark. You can go Hollow Palm Monk, like I mentioned. There's like the Shield Wall, melee builds, whatever suits your fancy. Hollow Palm Monk seems nice. Yeah, it seems cool. Seems cool. I'm not being filled on any of my orders, very unfortunately.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
And somebody is... I mean, this is going to happen when you go on stream and show a flip. The margins immediately disappeared. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, the margins immediately disappeared.
I'll fill that in as soon
Whatever.
as I can.
Your gold about to run out? No, I still got 300k. I just bought a Castaway, so I should be good for a while. These flips take very little gold. And if I'm running out of gold from flipping this fast, that means I'm making a lot of money, so it's okay. A viewer who just started to your streams after YouTube, new to POE, have about 15 div. What do you recommend doing to make some more out of this? Out of 15 divines? Belts, rings, maybe. Flipping on the currency exchange, so you get to the point where you have around like 50 divines and then go from there. Do you think this will sell for 7 divines? No, man. You don't even have a final prefix on there. Probably not. You don't have a final prefix on there. I mean... yeah, probably not. I mean, 6 tier 1s, which is nice. But I don't know about 7.
It's your lucky
I don't know. I feel like if someone's spending 7 divines on their amulet, they want it fully crafted out.
Can I help?
Okay.
Can I help?
Let's see what else there is to flip. Actually, let's go make some items. I'm in a crafting mood today. Is there a vid on how to craft these? Ooh, you bought a pair. Zam. No, but I mean, I can give you the step-by-step guide if you want right now. Okay. Where are my shoes? Okay, so they're going to end up like this. They're not going to end up with rarity. They're going to end up with a resistance. You're fine with that, though? 35% movement speed, tier 1 flat, tier 2 evasion, increase effect. Okay. You make it rare and you chaos spam for 35% movement speed. Then what you do is you slam on a suffix and you use increased effect of socketed items essence. So now you're sitting on movement speed and the essence mod. From there, you slam on a rib and you're trying to unveil any of the ailment mods. For example, reduced effect of freeze or chill on you, because that will block them. Then you will use a homogenizing omen, and the only tag you will have is going to be the speed tag from the movement speed, which won't affect your suffixes, and the elemental tag from the ailment reduction, which can only give you resistances. Then you get an homogenized slam, a resistance on. So now you're sitting with movement speed, essence mod, resistance. You Omen of Light your desecrated mod, and then you suffix slam again, and you're just going to be fishing for deflection. Once you get deflection, if you're going to use I recommend going for at least tier 2 and up deflection, but once you get deflection, you're going to use a perfect exalted orb and a homogenizing omen and an omen of greater exaltation, so you get 2 slams, and you are guaranteed tier 1 flat. This is a guarantee. The percentage, though, is anywhere from tier 3 to tier 1. So it's a 1 in 3. They're all equally weighted. So basically, you're just as likely to get tier 1 as you are to get tier 3. And anywhere in between. But yeah, that's it. Chaos movement speed, suffix slam, essence mod. Then you unveil ailment immunity, or whatever it is. Homogenizing suffix slam, or resistance. Omen of Light, fish for deflection. Once you get deflection, homogenizing omen, perfect exalt, greater exaltation to get your 2 defense mods. And then obviously the best for last, you corrupt it and break your boots. Crafted these with a bit of luck. Nice. Yeah, those are pretty good. I mean, the prefixes are kind of cooked, but besides that. Did I get my bow? No. No, I did not. It's a very fun situation. I saw some people selling boots with 35% movement speed desecrated. I think they roll T1 deflection first. I mean, I think that's an option too. I think you could roll tier 1. You could roll for tier 1 deflection first with chaos spams. I don't know which one's more efficient. I'm just telling you the way I did it. If you look around, maybe you could... Yeah, I think there's many ways to craft it. It might be cheaper. I'm not saying mine is the best. I'm just saying what I did. Are you sure he's taking the next 4 days off? Did he say that on stream? Yeah. That's, I'm just not going to talk about it because I don't feel like going on a tangent on stream. I'm not even going to talk about it. That's... Alright, back to what I was looking at. What are you, profit crafting these quivers, or what? I'll try out. I blew 200 diz on crafting a bow. Now I hopefully can make some cash. Yeah, the profit margins on those boots are pretty big. Take these from me? What do you mean, take these from you? Okay. No. I don't want the bow. I'm doing a 0 to hero, not a handout to hero. But thank you for the offer. Okay, back to rings. Amethyst. How's the price on this? It shouldn't be that hard to check. It is sanctified though, which is cool, but I mean, literally just do 1300, 500, and deflection. I don't know. Maybe 40 divines. If you get lucky and someone wants to spend that much. Should I Omen of Light and put global defense here? Sell it better? Omen of Light and put global defenses there. No. If you're gonna Omen of Light and look for something, you should look for increased maximum energy shield. Not global defenses. It's 6 movement speed though? I know, but the 1% extra movement speed I don't like. I mean, you could try higher. But it's 1% movement speed. Like you spend 15 divines on a jewel and you literally get like 25% movement speed down the bottom of the tree. I don't think people are spending tens of divines for an extra movement speed roll. At least I don't believe so. Isn't this ring hella cheap? I'm gonna go buy this. I'm gonna craft on this.
It's done. I'll sort it.
Some people just always undercut even if they could list it at the current value. Need to check the amount listed. If it's just one order, you can list it the same or even higher. One order is filled fast anyways. Also, high number doesn't mean it's a high order amount. Like if you buy something for 50x and the order has 50 listed, so 250 is just 5 orders. Yeah. I know. Thank you though. Rarity.
All right. Your order is registered. Yes?
Thank you for the follow on YouTube.
I'll post it right away.
Do-do-do-do-do. Now it's time to double slam the ring and hope for the best, baby. Let's see. Is there any way I can improve my chances here? If I do homogenizing, I won't get life or mana. And then I can fizz catalyst. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to invest a little bit into this ring, but I'm going to hope it turns out good. And if it doesn't, we're
I'll
cooked.
fill that in as soon as I can.
Homogenizing, greater, exaltation, greater exalted orb. Boom, boom, boom. This eliminates mana and life. Should only give me attack mods, or should only give me elemental mods. Just all of the flats. I'm gonna put lightning catalyst is probably too expensive. I'm gonna put fire catalyst. Fire. Let's get like 15 of these.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Now let's do Omen of Catalyzing Exaltation. 4. So I'm in 20 exalts, another 20, that's 40. Homogenizing plus greater. I'll be in like what's that, like fucking 180 exalts on this ring. So hopefully we hit. We're looking for at least one flat. Tier 5 lightning flat. That's kind of cringe. That is kind of cringe, but it's still a ring, so let's see. Rarity flat. Maybe 2 divines if I'm lucky. Maybe a divine, 2 divines. If I'm lucky. Maybe we break even on this ring. Man, is a couple days I wanted to ask how you did so much currency at the beginning of the season to fund a mirror craft. Um, First day I did maps for 25 hours straight and made like I had like 25 divines raw. Second day I profit crafted bows, just like spam shitted out bows, and it was so profitable. I was making I don't know, I probably made 200 divines the second and third day, maybe more. Um Third day we just kind of sat around on the 200, 300 divines, did some bullshit, did some more mapping. Fourth day, I did putrefactions. And then around the sixth day, I started doing amulets. So it's been like that since. It's been like that since. But around day 2 or 3, I had like 200, 300 divines. So I just kind of had, I just struck the gold mine early. So I hadn't been struggling. Had a day with 700 deep profit. That's insane, man. Yeah, I mean, if you got money right now, just doing the Red Violets bows and then the boots, I'm sure you could make hundreds of divines a day, if not a mirror a day. Just profit crafting. Especially if you're efficient. Alright, back to what I was doing. On the neck I linked you, I can only slam the last prefix YOLO rate, the 5 mod mage neck, since I already desecrated. Well, it's not necessarily YOLO. You only have caster mods and you only have caster mods and damage mods. And the only other mod you have is a defense mod. So if you homogenizing slam, you're guaranteed a defense tag mod. The only problem is you could hit percent armor, but if you hit percent energy shield or like flat energy shield or anything of the sort, it's not bad. Obliterator bow has crazy damage. Why do people craft on Obliterator instead of Gemini? The +1 arrow late game pumpkin is just not very useful, as you run Arrow Nova, which gives you +4 arrows, and then you get 4 in the first place, and you have 2 on your suffix. So it's like going from like 9 arrows or 10 arrows, whatever you have, to 11 is a 10% increase in damage, whereas the flat fizz on Obliterator bow is literally 30% more than Gemini. So if the same, like if a Gemini bow and an Obliterator bow have the same exact stats on them, the Obliterator bow will be roughly 20 to 30% more damage. So the 1 arrow, which is only 10% increase, which you realistically don't need because you already clear the full screen anyways, is not worth the 30% flat damage increase. Does Poison Ailment mod work for this? I'll check right now. Boots. Dex int. Oh, I went to the wrong ones. Dex int. Poison Ailment. What the fuck is Poison Ailment? Oh, reduce poison duration. I mean, it's in the ailment family. No, it's not in the... Is it in the... Reduce... It's in the family. Oh, no, but it doesn't give you an elemental tag. No, it doesn't work. You need an elemental tag. That's the whole point. Because then that guarantees your resistance on the homogenizing suffix slam. Think this will get 300x, or am I expecting too much? You're expecting too much. Unless I missed something. No, yeah, I didn't miss anything. It's definitely not 300x. The int is not super useful this league anymore. Poison duration is like literally poo-poo. And then the Chaos Res is nice, but a 700 flat ES helmet's not gonna... I mean, chest piece is not gonna sell for 300.
Yes.
That's just how it is now.
Yeah, meet the market.
Ooh, 15, 5. You want to try something? Buy Ancestral based with T1 increased energy shield and recharge rate around 10 to 15x. Perfect Regal with Regal Omen. Suffix Slam with Greater Exalt. Could hit crit or +2 minions for huge profit. Last Desecrate. Prefix. Been selling them for 3 div each. Doesn't cost much. That doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound terrible. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me see, let me see. Let me see, let me see. Hmm. You're guaranteed to hit tier 1 max energy shield? How are you guaranteed if you can hit a hybrid? You're not guaranteed to hit max energy shield at all. There's 2 hybrids on helmet. With the Regal you are? How are you guaranteed to hit it with the Regal? There's 2 hybrids that you can hit. Omen? Yeah, but these have defense tags on them. What you're telling me is to buy an increased energy shield helmet with recharge rate, so you only have defense tags. And then when you use a homogenizing Regal, you can get anything with defense tags, which includes the 2 things. And then you use another homogenizing slam, and then you can still hit this, or you can unveil this. So you're never guaranteed to hit this at all. These actually have a combined weight of 1.5 times flat ES. And even if you make it item level 50, they have twice the weight at this stage, so you're not guaranteed to hit flat at all. If you've only been hitting flat and that's how you've been profiting, you've just been getting really lucky. Reroll for increased max energy shield or leave it? I would just leave it and list it up, sell it. I don't think the max energy shield is going to add as much value as it's costing to reroll it. Even with mixed rolls, it sells easy. I'm not doubting that it does. I'm not arguing with you that it might be profitable. I'm just saying you're not guaranteed to hit flat at all. Let me do... Let's see. Ancestral Tiara. Let's see if you were spitting. Magic increased. Oh, is this max roll? It is. Made 7 divines today? Congrats, man. So you're saying buy this for 15 exalted orbs? But why would I buy this? I'm not getting... So Regal doesn't hit the suffix? Is there not an omen that your next Regal makes you Regal? Oh, they removed the omens that make your next Regal? Oh, no. Well, I don't think that necessarily matters. Let's say your Regal doesn't hit the... Your Regal doesn't hit the prefix. Then you just get recharge rate. And then you just double homogenizing slam the top end anyways. No? And then if you get it with a better suffix, like... Actually, I think you just look for one with a decent suffix on it. Like, what's a good suffix that sells? You can remove suffix later after the Regal. Good suffixes are expensive. I mean, we'll see right now. There's a bunch of those helmets that you were talking about up, though. Like, 24 fire res isn't bad. I mean, how much are these ancestral tiaras? Oh, they cost more as a white base. Create rarity, minion plus level, yeah. Don't crash my market, that's how I've been making all my money. Yeah, market's already cooked, it's been shown on stream. I'm gonna try one helmet. See if it makes some money, just to crash this guy's market on purpose, and then we'll go from there. Destroy it. That's exactly the plan, baby. We're just gonna destroy this guy's market. Fuck this guy.
It's yours.
Fuck this guy. I hate this guy. No, honestly, you shouldn't feel bad for him. He is literally crafting 300 divine boots. He'll survive. Don't worry, guys. I'm not a bad person, I promise. Alright, let's try it.
All right, your order is registered.
Boom! Shit! Guys, this might be the best profit crafting method ever. I'm releasing a fucking YouTube video in 15 minutes. Yeah, usually get flat plus res, then slam on the res. If I feel spicy, homo regal, then homo slam prefixes for percentage ES. Yeah, if I feel spicy, I might play with your butt. How about that? What's the play here, guys? I know exactly what the play here is. We go for a rib. Guys, I know exactly what the play here is. You go for a rib
As soon as I can.
on the suffix. You go for an echoes. So far I'm invested about 15 plus a rib 16 plus the regal thing is 20. Let's say I'm invested 40. Plus this, I'm invested 80. I need to get a good res here. We're looking for a good res. 23 lightning resistance. That's not great. But if I press the reroll button and it's also not good, then we're cooked. We're just straight cooked. So I think I have to take the lightning res. Because I can't afford an Omen of Light on this fucking piece of shit helmet. Okay. And now the only tags we have are defense and res tags. So then when we homogenizing greater exalt, slam, we are guaranteed a res and a hybrid. So we go homogenizing. Boom. Then we go greater. Exalted orb. Boom, boom. And then we go greater exaltation. Boom, boom. Okay, so all in all, including this, we're in 120 for this. Let's say this step's 125. Everything before this was about 80. So we're in about 200 exalted orbs for this helmet. When we slam these two, should get a res and hybrid. We quality this shit up. Okay, gotta get this in. Iron room, right? Yeah, boom. I need some more quality. Armor scraps.
I'll post it right away.
Oh my god, just give me fucking 5. Beautiful. Now we made a 530 ES helmet with double reses on it for 200 exalted orbs. which will then sell for 3 to 4 divines. If we increase this, it's 4 divines. So we profit around 350x. Guys, new profit craft available. New profit craft available. We're good. Video will be posted in literally 3 milliseconds, and the market will be gone entirely. Do with this information as you will.
Seems like a good deal.
Already bought all of them. It's cooked. It's cooked. Guys, 25 people are going to list their helmets and undercut me, and this will never sell. GG. No, it's a scam. How are you capturing POE on OBS? My game capture is black. My game capture is also black. That's why I just do display capture. You see? You can see everything. If you have anything that you need to hide on your fucking desktop, I recommend getting rid of it. Or if you like don't want to accidentally show something. Let's say POE crashes, you just like turn off display capture. My thing was the same thing. I also had it black. By the way, let me know if you want to talk to the thumbnail guy. He said I could just put you in contact with him if you need some thumbnails. Okay, besides the point, I think we use and abuse this until the entire market is gone. Guys, let me give you a life lesson here, okay? If you have a profit craft that is working for you, it's making you multiple divines an hour, if not tens of divines a day, make sure you do not go and type it in streamer's chat unless you're okay with it being completely ruined. I can't live without a feet pick on desktop. How can I do it? I can't live without a feet. I don't have you added on Discord. You're not in my Discord server, Alucard? Are you trying to purposely just make me mad? You're a mod in my Twitch stream, but you're not in my Discord. You don't have it linked on stream, bro? I do. Just do ! Discord. The Helm Profit Craft is well known already. Oh, if it's well known, then we're all good. We're all good. Surely this sells for 4 divines, right? I got bad reses, though. If I had good reses, whew. I also got lucky on the tier 1 slam, though. Like, you're not guaranteed to hit a tier 1 slam. I think you can hit... Yeah, you can hit tier 2 also. And tier 2 is, like, way worse than tier 1. It's not even close on helmets. And then I hit tier 3 on the greater Exalt Slam. But I wasn't guaranteed, like... You could have gotten tier 4. So, I got pretty lucky. If the res was fire, I was one that would buy that helmet. The res is fire. It's fire and lightning. 3 divs, you bet? Maybe. It would still be profit, though. 3 divs is 450, so it'd be like doubling my money. I've had some sell as low as 1 and as high as 10. Crit rarity res. Oh shit. I just got a message like 1,900 items. 1,900 fucking items, dude. How do you get res? You YOLO slam and pray for the best. You catalyst. You put like a fire catalyst on there and use catalyzing of omen, omen of catalyzing exaltation and just hope it hits, basically. I'll pick it up. I'll buy it. There we go, guys. Using our viewers to RMT delivery. You could corrupt it for 2 sockets. I mean, yeah, you could. I don't... What was the idea on this settle here? You have a 500 ES helmet and you got a shitty last suffix, and instead of going for triple res and making this helmet worth like 20 divines, you just strength and dexterity. Fuck it. Thanks for all the crafting stuff. Pretty happy with this one. Ooh, 61 spirit, double tier 1. Oh shit, that's a body armor. Not wasting cash on light. Why? It's like 2 divines. And you can get a 3rd res. Or crit. Or rarity. Or plus 2 minions. You have the money. You have the squalor just squalicizing in front of you. You just say, fuck that. Fuck that money. I'm not a money type of guy.
Price drop.
What'd you invite me into a party for? Thank you, bro. Damn! You hit! Oh shit, it's about to be another triple rarity amulet on the market. Damn. Zam! Nice, congrats. This one too. Just need to keep re-rolling till it's tier 1 crit. Yep. That's fire. What are you trading me, bro? Or divines? Oh, for the helmet?
Fail.
Just go to my Ange. Just click on my Ange.
What's new?
So it shows in my history. So it's legit.
Sold it.
Boom! RMT delivery, baby. RMT delivery. Holy shit. Holy moly. Guys, this was 100% legitimate helmet sale. I did not make the chatter buy it. Okay, they wanted it themselves. I promise. I promise. I am not RMTing. They wanted the helmet. Paid actor. He's a paid actor. LRMT. Oh, GGG devs on my ass. Do need help with this one. What's the best steps forward? Hmm. I mean, the problem is now for bows to sell, they kind of have to have crit on them or like +2 arrows. Like those suffixes are not enough, unfortunately. If I were you, I'd honestly just throw a YOLO fracture at that shit. And depending on what you fracture, it makes the craft slightly easier. In the sense that if you fracture the fizz damage, you can slam on a prefix, then you can use onslaught essence, and then you're guaranteed the onslaught on your suffix, so your suffixes are done. And then you just desecrate a high tier mod, and then slam on another prefix. And if it's a shitty prefix, you can try and whittle it off, and then just unveil your last thing with a desecration. But I don't know if that investment's worth it for the bow that you'll get the outcome for. How do you make triple rarity amulets? I personally bought a blue base with +3 proj and spirit on it. I was buying them for like 30 divines. Use rarity essence, then YOLO slam on a resistance with the catalyzation omen. And yeah, go from there basically. You get the idea. Alucard, did you see the Red Vials video? He's made 2,700 divines of profit in the last 3 days off of bow crafting. Yeah, the bow one. That shit's insane, no? That shit is fucking nuts. Who? Red Vials. He's a great streamer in POE1. He does a lot of MFing content. I would recommend checking him out if you're interested in that type of stuff. Great streamer, real funny guy. I just figure out how to craft 3 rarity amulets. Nice. Go make bows, bro. Bro, I have 16 divines to my name.
It's done. I'll sort it.
Didn't realize he made a vid. Yeah. His numbers on YouTube are way worse than they should be for the content or like the value he provides, but he doesn't really do much POE2 stuff. That's the problem. That's enough for what? The first step? I don't even think that's enough for the base, because you have to fracture +2 arrows or crit. Or I think it's just +2 arrows. Regal.
All right. Your order is registered.
Oh, am I ready? I'm ready, sir. Let's see it. Oh, I'm even more ready now. Oh, he's volleying my helmet. Yeah, that shit's cooked. What did I tell you guys? You're not guaranteed flat, you stupid, dumb fucks. Ugh. Grrr. Oh, shit. You got another socket. Nice. Skill issue? You see, at this point, is it even worth investing a homogenizing into this? Like, if I invest a homogenizing into this, I would have to use a perfect exalt to make it any type of decent. I think this is literally just a prefix rib, hope for the best, and if it's not good, double slam and move on type of angle.
Yes?
Prefix rib.
I'll post it right away.
Why can't I desecrate it? Oh, this is not a rib.
Can I help?
Whoopsies! Whoopsie daisy. I'm a little kooky bird. Alright. We gotta get lucky on this unveil. Silly goose, yeah. Alucard. Were you the one messaging me about Belton when I first said I was gonna work with him? Was it you? Ah, it was so close. It was so close. Ah, I'm equally as likely to get tier 8 as I am to get tier 1. Chibi Messi. You deserve VIP, buddy. I'm never not listening to you again. Let's just say that. Never not listening to you. I didn't call you a weirdo. First of all, don't ever put words in my mouth. I said I'm gonna put trust into him. I never called you a weirdo, and I know 100%. I know for 1,000% I would never sit here and call you a weirdo if for no reason at all. You had to have said some weird shit, okay? I wouldn't just call you a weirdo. There's been so much that's going on, Alucard. After the bow was done, I asked for my currency back. He convinces me to hold a lock because it's volatile. Then the next morning I wake up, he uses that money from selling the lock to make profit for himself. The bow gets serviced the first time. I'm fully the only one invested into it. And instead of asking me what we're going to do with the fee or like telling me or giving it straight to me so I can recuperate my funds, he immediately started using it to profit for himself. And now he's off for 4 days and he didn't give me the fucking bow for the 4 days he's going to be gone. Like, this guy is, listen, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm going to say one thing left that I wrote in my Discord earlier. Imagine I wasn't a streamer and I didn't receive some IRL benefit from associating myself with him. Because I recognize his like raid to me and like using his name a couple times definitely gained me a couple viewers here and there. So I gained something to it. And at the end of the day, it's only pixels. But just imagine I was just a normal person and I was just trying to have fun and I thought my goal was, oh, I'm going to make a mirror craft. Let's do this. I mean, I warned you. Yes, that's what I said. I apologize to you and Chibi. You guys warned me. And I just assumed that he would have become a better person after he was canceled on Reddit for this shit. But he didn't. So it is what it is. I learned my lesson, and then in POE1 and next league, I'm definitely not going to be doing any type of crafting with him. What mirror bow? The 30 quality mirror bow that he made a YouTube video about. I fully funded it myself. And this is how he's been acting. Echoes is still decently costly for me, so not sure if it's worth using on that ring. Let me see. On this ring, worth using an Echoes? No, why would you use an Echoes? Did you use the Ulamon mod? You're almost guaranteed lightning and chaos res. Yesterday he funded it partially. He said he funded it partially on stream when someone mentioned it. By partially, what does he mean by partially? I put all 600 divines into it, and all the money that was ever put into the bow was spent and given to him by me. What type of partially? Maybe the partially he means is the currency he took from me, said he was going to give back, and then ended up using for profit, and then put back into the bow. Maybe that's the partially he meant. He also loves taking divines from viewers in the first weeks, investing into standard, where it is worth nothing. Yeah, basically. Can't pair what you got to IRL, what you got in game. As you said, if anyone else shit from him, don't discount it. Yeah, I mean, this is what he's had a long history of doing this, and he literally had like a 80-page expose published about him on Reddit. I just assume, like, you know, you're a public figure, you have a streaming career that you want to keep. I would assume for like the betterment of your career, you would think, you know, let me act a little bit better. But no. You want to know a funny story from POV partnering with him? What's up, Chibi? Dude is burning bridges. I mean, he doesn't need a bridge with me. He doesn't need a bridge with me at all. I'm just a small creator that like means basically nothing to him. And but it's like it's just weird. Like he doesn't. I think it just. I said I wouldn't go on this tangent, and I wouldn't go on this tangent. I'm not gonna do this on live. This is just bad looks. This is just bad looks for myself and for Belton. So I mean, I mentioned this in Discord earlier. If you guys want to go through my Discord and scroll up. But I just think it's from a stance of narcissism. That's all. When people have narcissistic tendencies, they don't think about other people, and they don't consider what it does to them, and they manipulate them, and they only think about their own gain. If you just search up what are the traits of a narcissist on Google, every trait that you will see will line up with his character. And honestly, somebody might clip this and send it to him, and then he might not give me the bow back. But at this point, I don't really care. I got what I wanted. I'm probably going to post a YouTube video on it. I achieved my goal, and then we'll go from there. I'm just going to distance myself from him because it's not worth the headache and like constant chasing him around. Like I have to message him 15 times a day. Yo, I need the bow for a video. I need the bow for a video. I need the bow for a video. And then I message him and he's like, "Oh, recording. Don't message me." Because his content is more important than mine in his eyes. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, back to jolly old Electro talking about flipping, because I just don't think this is great looks, and I don't want to start any drama. I just had to vent a little. Made Abyss quiver in 0.1 League for Deadeye builds, but I kept the last slam for him so he could do it for content on stream. Took him 8 whittlings to get the last mod. Everyone else was done by me, and a Korean arm tier offered me 5 mirrors for it, and I didn't sell it. But Belton wanted to hold it onto it in case... because he claimed streaming makes people trust him more to get services done. So next day, the Korean guy offered Belton 5 mirrors, and Belton decided to sell the quiver without even letting me know. Yeah, he did the same thing. I was like, "Oh, so let me get the bow," and he's like, "Oh, but people won't mirror it from you because I'm on stream and there's a trust factor for it." So that he used the same exact line on me as he did you. He half-assed the quiver for 1.5 mirrors and said, "Here's your quiver back," and kept the 3.5 mirrors for self, and he ignored me everywhere. Yeah, I mean... Okay, you guys heard what I had to say on live, and if you didn't, you don't need to go deep into it. I'm just gonna go back to flipping, but I just wanted to mention it real quick that if any of you ever do plan to work with him, just double think. Take a second thought about it. Who the fuck is this guy? It's Belton. He's just a mirror crafter that is pretty well known in the community. Time to turn into a drama slot. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to start drama. I mean, I don't even think I could start drama. But no, he didn't scam me. I don't want to use those words. I don't think he scammed me. I think he's just a very inconsiderate person and doesn't think about anyone else but himself, which ends up causing people like me on the other end of it to, you know, just feel about him that he's a snake. But he's still gonna have his audience. He's still gonna do whatever. Yes. And I don't wish like anything bad for his career or whatnot. But it's just unfortunate how he handled this whole situation, especially when it's my first Mirrorcraft. You know, that was my goal for this league, was to make a Mirrorcraft, and I was happy. And then now, instead of being happy about making a Mirrorcraft, it's a whole fucking fiasco between him and me. Well, it's not even between him and me. I don't think he gives a fuck or cares. It's just between me. But I just feel rubbed the wrong way. Oh yeah, I can put Twitch chat on. All good. I'll rub you the right way. Yeah, I always knew there was something up with this Mikey fella. Always knew there was something up with him. I think most of my mirror crafts will go to the shuttle shop though. I don't mind Alucard. I mean, I do no hits in Sanctum anyways, so like I make pretty good money. It's not like I'll be lacking for money. I just want to get some mirror crafts out, and if you want to put them on the settle shop for like a small fee or no fee, doesn't bother me. Which catalyst to use catalyzing exaltation and double exalts with? I would do... If you're not using homogenizing, I would do fizz catalysts. If you are using homogenizing, you have to use one of the elemental ones. Alright, back to flipping, I got what I needed to get off my chest. We're all good, Whatever happened, happened. With homogenizing, then yeah, you have to use one of the elemental ones. Probably fire or cold, since they're by far the cheapest. Lightning is 4 exalted per, whereas fire and cold is like 3 to 1 exalt. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, back to flipping. You should do a mirror craft with X the Farmer. That'll be fun. Yeah, maybe I'll reach out and see. Thank you, Sneed and Mito, for the follow. We are all good now. Now let someone in chat rub in the right way. This guy just followed and he's already making these gay jokes. You guys are terrible influencers on people. POE1 beasts were removed and he did not play. No one can convince me it's the reason he did not play for real. Electro, you teach me, master, and I made almost 3 div profit in auction house right now, last 40 minutes. That's awesome, Carol. I'm glad to hear that you're making money. Just keep doing that, make some belts, and then, you know, that's on you, Unk. That's not on me. Guys, I've literally just been complaining about a mirror craft bow. When the fuck did I say anything homosexual? That's on you guys. Also, many people look for lightning damage, end up with resistance. Just watch Electro and gobble up all his techs. Yeah, the memories of Einhar. 3.26 was like, I don't know. I liked it. I was making good money. How many subs for a webcam stream? Guys, you don't need to pay me for a webcam stream. Why the fuck do you want to see me so badly? I could turn on webcam. Let me see what I look like. I look like disheveled and homeless right now. Where's the webcam? Only if I'm shirtless? I'm always shirtless while playing the game. Always shirtless while playing the game. I need to shave badly. That's what I need to do. Why is bro naked? I'm not naked. I have pants on. I'm just shirtless. I always play shirt. If anybody doesn't play the game shirtless, then you're cute. Don't stop. Almost come. Stand up. But if I stand up, you're going to see my fat ass fucking stomach. I'm out of shape now. Look. Pants. See? Look at this fucking bicep. Look at this. Look at the meat on my fucking bone right here. God damn. Who's got it like this? Shit. Bulge Hunters. You put pants on today? Pog. I want to see the other meat. Guys, what the fuck is going on, okay? Oh, yes, daddy, stand more. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude, you look so good. No homo, brother. You guys are just gay. You're all fucking gay. Not a single one of you is straight. And it's okay, because I don't have anything really against gay people, but there's just a little too much estrogen flying around in this fucking chat room right now. Don't group lump me in with that ish. Yeah, exactly. Me and Menok here are like, I am proud of being gay for you though. I'm married to the woman, so I'm in a clear. Gay is okay. That was enough cam for today. Back to helmets. Show the hairline. Guys, you see the hairline. It's cooked, okay? The only reason I started streaming is to fund the trip to Turkey. It's cooked. Oh my god. Don't look. I see a bald spot. I have like 14 bald spots. I'm balding bad. That's why I just, like, I'll make my next sub goal, like, for 100 subs, we get a buzz cut. You know? Fuck it. I farm the money while doing what I need to do anyways. I don't swing that way, Unk, but I'm glad you're out the closet. Guys, I'm not fucking gay. You're gay. I'm not. Okay, don't flip this shit around on me. There's no script flipping here. Omen of corruption. Want to corrupt? Sure. Guys, we're about to brick another pair of boots. Did a little dumbass thing where I forgot the greater exaltation omen, slammed the second element, and got hit. Nice. You're my favorite femboy streamer. Guys, I think I'm like the least feminine possible looking Look how square my head is. Look at my hair. There's nothing feminine about this. I don't have long, luscious hair. I don't have a small, petite looking face. I'm not clean shaven. There's no femininity about me. This entire femboy thing came from the fact that I'm not a 7-foot tall man. Okay, guys, I'm just barely under average height. Let's calm down. I'm not fucking Tyler 1 Zizarin Steel Mage height. Okay, I'm not 5'2". How much is barely? Average is 5'9" and I'm 5'8". Okay, it's not that much of a difference. All right, guys, are we... Wait, you didn't even quality them. Genius. Genius. You almost bricked your boots. Where's the quality? Said Mr. Tyler 2. I'm 6'2", buddy. Can't see you down there. I just hope... Oh, my God. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. All right, we're ready? Oh, guys, guess what? We bricked another pair of 300 Divine Boots. It's almost like I can't hit a fucking Corrupt. What'd he hit? Freeze threshold. GG. I don't know why you ever gave me your boots to Corrupt. I mean, I appreciate the free content, but, like, I don't think I've hit a single pair of those boots yet. Tall people are the second loudest in the room right after vegans. Exactly. It's just funny how you strongly insist you are not gay, like it's super important to not joke like that. I don't... Guys, I'm not super defensive about being gay. I'm super defensive about being called a femboy. That's two different things. I'm not a femboy. I don't wear cat ears, and I don't use butt plugs. That's what I'm defensive about. For now. There's no for now. Mods, ban the other mod. Mods, ban the other mod. He has a jawline of a European king. He ain't a femboy. Mods, give that guy VIP. He's not a femboy for real. Exactly. Thank you. What do I do with this shitty helmet? Sell it for gold, baby.
Can I help?
This does seem oddly defensive. Guys, I'm not being defensive. I'm not being defensive. I'm just refuting the false rumors, okay? There's a difference. And I keep being invited to parties... And these guys keep making me brick their items for some fucking reason. Like, they just enjoy the pain of losing money. Alright. Guys, I told you I don't hit these. What even happened to the boots? You lost the lightning res. GG's, bro. Why do you give me the boots? I'm gonna lose them anyways. You being called a short stack femboy is the funniest thing that's come out of you streaming. It's worth the subs. Not even a little bit, not even a tiny bit, that's clear. Guys, I'm losing viewers talking about this. I just had 99, now it's at 94. Like, what the fuck are we doing? My growth, my stream growth is being stunted by these false rumors you're presenting. Okay? I'm not a femboy. That's it. End of conversation. I got a profit craft again. People leaving because they were hoping you're a femboy? To be fair, you were presented to me as a femboy and gay profit crafter, so I came to support you. Surely. Surely. Someone sent you my stream and said, dude, check out this LGBTQIA profit crafter. Yes, that's what happened, I think.
Oh, nice choice.
I bet you take it major, you small fem.
What's new?
I'm about to remove the word femboy from the fucking chat.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Ooh, we hit tier 1 again. Poggers.
Let's see if there are any takers.
What's up, chat? Had to join when I heard about femboys. Guys, what the fuck are we doing now? Are we, like, sharing the stream to, like, people just to make them come in and call me a femboy? Wouldn't Joseph still playing D3? Oh, maybe we do a D3 stream. 70 subs and we can do a D3 stream. Oh, shit. I googled, and in our country, we have really bad words for those femboy things. Just ignore them, they'll fuck off. Hardcore Sork login. Hardcore is so easy on D3. I don't know how you had so much trouble with that. Hey, you there. Hardcore is so easy on D3. You were not blasting. I think you died 4 times in the time it took me to reach 1700 Paragon. I was NA ping, little bro. Oh yeah, I forgot they like separated by ping. 1 second, I gotta grab my phone.
Hail. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Why do I always get such shitty res? Ooh, look at those prefixes, boy! Oh, shit! Look at those prefixes, boy! Oh, shit!
Yes?
Hot diggity dog. Golly, boy.
All right. You're
Corrupt? Guys, I haven't hit a corrupt in the last 17 years. The last time I hit a corrupt, JFK was still president. Okay? So... It's only 525, but this can be a 568 helmet. Guys, do I divine this once? Does a 550 make it worth more? Do I divine it once? I knew you were old, but damn. Guys, I'm a young 20, okay? I'm a young 20. If I did, like, look at the flat. The flat is rolled so bad, everything else is min rolled. Like, one divine. One divine. No, we just barely missed 5. Fuck. 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 Corrupt first, then divine. Geniuses. We have some geniuses sitting here in the chat. If I corrupt this, it barely makes it better. It barely makes it better. Do it? Guys, this is my money. I need this money. Do it anyway. Alright. Surely, I can't be like 1 for 37, right? I missed, I think, the last, like, 13 corrupts. Please. Oh my fucking god, the helmet's bricked. The helmet's bricked. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. Why would you tell me to do this? It's got no implicit. It's got no implicit. We lost. We lost. Oh my god. Wait, we won. We won. We won. We won. Who was the genius that told me to do this? It was almost 600. I told you I should have divined it to perfect. It would have been a 600 ES helmet. Fuck. Damn. Damn, boy. Ooh, shit, boy.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Share it with us. Guys, I'm broke. I'm dead broke. Rip my market for real now. It's a pretty good helmet. Guys, I think we found the profit craft. Do I make a YouTube video on this? Oh, so the Chinese instantly joined in. He's gonna snipe this helmet.
Yes?
Ooh, 100x quiver. We take that. Maybe we do a couple more quivers now. Let's do a couple more quivers. Visceral. Magic. Item level 75. You guys fuck with sushi or nah?
You definitely want that one.
I think sushi's my favorite food. Just so versatile and tastes so good, you know? Are bows still trying to craft, or is it market fully set? High-end bows. I'm talking like hundreds of divines profit craft bows, then yes. Low-end, probably not. Yeah, I bet he does, little freak. What are we talking about? Did I miss a message? Can I say fireball? Fireball. Fireball. Do 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 do. You said sushi tasted good, does it not? Hello? The Deadeye guy. Oh. Ah. I'm so not on the same wavelength as you guys. I couldn't even imagine how you could possibly make that sentence gay. And you still managed to achieve it. Congratulations. I was just asking a normal question about what food you guys like, and somehow you managed to spin it into something gay. That you guys have a talent. You guys actually have a talent. It's impressive. You said it. I said I like the taste of sushi, the food. Why don't you have a shirt on? Because I don't play with the shirt on, and I was requested to have a face cam on. So, look at my fucking hair, bro. I'm balding at 20. How is this even possible? Guys, do we have any hairline surgeons that happen to be located in Turkey in the chat? Is it just a Rogaine angle? What's the capital to start some deterministic craft profits? 30 div is enough? 30 div is enough, but you just have to do a bunch of smaller crafts. And then once you get to around the 50 to 60, you can just start crafting amulets. You tried a lot of shit and nothing worked for you? Bro, please don't tell me that. There's got to be some hope. I need advice. May I link you an item in game and you tell me if I should add lightning quality, get possible 4 lightning mans, or should I add fire and deserve? Yeah. Just link it to me. Exclamation mark IGN. I'll do my best. What are smaller crafts? I mean, the helmet I was doing just now, you buy a blue base and you make it belts. You can make like 100x profit on them. What else? You can deterministically craft like cheaper amulets. You can make some body armors. You can make some quivers. Just got to look around.
Sure thing.
Amulets aren't that good anymore. No, everyone's deterministically crafting them. There's still a decent profit margin, especially on the higher end ones. Everything that's like higher end will always have like a decent margin on it. Most of the time. That's not like a guaranteed rule, but helms and belts. Yeah, helmets. You buy magic helmets. If you literally scroll back like 3 seconds into the VOD, I was just doing them. And then belts, you buy belts with open suffixes, you slam on lightning and chaos guaranteed, and you relist them. Takes like 5 seconds. Is a 6 mod roll with putrefaction still good? I'm stuck this season, not gonna lie. I'm doing putrefaction on quivers. It's not great, but when you're broke, anything counts for money. See you guys in December? In December? Why December? Hit fracture, time to annul and start spamming chaos. Yeah, nice. Nice fracture. Would I go lightning or... I mean, number one, you're not even guaranteed you're going to hit a resistance because you already have attack modifiers on there, so you can hit Fizz Leech and you can hit Life Leech and Mana Leech. But I don't think you need to diversify it. You could go lightning modifiers, you could go... If you go lightning, the thing you want to do is when you hit one resistance, like one flat resistance, right? You do the same catalyst modifier again, because then that increases the chances you hit all elemental resistances. But right now, just do whatever you want to try and hit resistances on there. Worth corrupt or nah? I mean, yeah, it's a great helm. Nothing's ever worth a corrupt, but I mean, if you hit an extra socket, it's clean. It's also divined pretty well. New league, theoretically? Oh, for POE2? POE1 new league's coming out in October, and you know damn well we playing that, baby. You know damn well. First day of the league, I think I'm going to do a 30-hour session. If not longer.
You definitely want that one, right?
You have 2 divs, 61x. Auction house flip and make belts. If you've seen in the video that I posted, you can spread trade the auction house and make a couple X here and forth, back and forth. It's really easy, and you'll make more than the money you have real soon. And, yeah. And then belts are just free money. You see the ring I sent you? Were you the one that sent me this ring? Oh, another ring? What ring? Golemai Breach Ring? I just explained what to do with this. Was it this one? Or this amulet? Or what ring? Man, I hope it comes out on 19th. I want it to come out, like, later than the 19th. like the 24th or the 31st, because they said late October, and then I have plans on the 17th. So if it comes out anytime near there, I might not be able to start, which would be very annoying. What is this? What do you plan to do with this? What's the idea here? Don't know. Craft it. I mean, this is not really that good of a base to start with the craft anyways. Yeah, this is kind of just like... It's something, but you're not really going to get nowhere with this. Unless you, like, YOLO slam it. That's the problem. That is the problemo. I mean, if you give me, like, tell me what you want on it, maybe I can try and give you my best opinion, but... What's the difference between the Abyss bosses? I have no idea. I just insta-killed them on my Lightning Arrow Deadeye. Is the rarity on top or bottom? It's a suffix rarity. Sitting on 300D, trying to scale up to a mirror. Any advice with crafts? Search up Red Vials on YouTube, and he just made a video on profit crafting high-end bows. Every time, like, on average, you should make, like, 10 to 30 divines, but sometimes you hit big, and then you make, like, 500 divines profit. I can't guarantee you'll have the same profit, and I can't guarantee the market's not, like, saturated right now, but if you look around, I'm pretty sure that's the best. And crafting endgame boots. Can't you homogenizing a prefix and try and get triple fat? The problem with flats is they share a damage tag. So they share a damage tag with percentage increases, which is not great. Yesterday you're doing quivers. What are you doing today? We made a couple of helmets, or we made 3. 2 of them have been good. One sold for 4 divines. This one I corrupted because chat convinced me, and I'm trying to sell it. We did a couple belts. One of them sold already. I'm going back to quivers again. Once I do these quivers, I might flip another couple things. I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to see what works and trying to be active. Right now, I have energy for some reason, so trying to keep the stream moving.
All right, your order is registered.
I need jawbones. I need 21 more jawbones.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Abyss, a suffix, Exalt Slam, Hofer Resist, and possibly Catalyst Omen. Yeah. I mean, it's just nothing's guaranteed on rings. That's the main problem. Like, I just can't tell you how you could craft it well. Putrefaction.
All right, your order is registered.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. How am I spam clicking so fast? I have a program called Xmouse, and then what I do is I set it so that my mouse up and down is left click, and then that allows me to just scroll wheel click as an auto clicker. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, this is a quiver. If we get decent suffixes on here, we might be out of the Great Depression. Okay. Come on. Come on. Get me out the Great Depression, baby. Okay. Okay. Attack speed or +2? Attack speed or plus... Wait, do I use a reroller on this? You guys think I reroll here? Yeah, I think this is a reroll angle. That's been the first quiver where I'd had to, like, I think it's worth using a reroll.
Have an order? Let's see if there are any takers.
How do you roll 5 of those attributes, man? I mean, I did 2 stash tabs of quivers yesterday, and nothing was even close to this. Sometimes you end up getting lucky, you know? Okay, please, please. Attack speed or +2. That's not great. Please. What the fuck? Oh my god. Please brick. Why are you hoping I brick? Why? Why? Fuck, man. If that was +2 or attack speed, this quiver is like 10 divines minimum. Fuck. Oh, that would have been so nice. Two divine quiver, one more mod, and it would have been like 10. Same challenge since yesterday? Yeah. We just have more money now. Doing more things. Diversifying. What class will you use to complete 0-hit Sanctum? I think Spark is the best. Probably Deadeye. Because no-hit Sanctums in POE2, evasion matters. And you do so much damage on Deadeye and have such good clear. And have good movement speed. But you also have insane evasion. So you stack, you use Hyri's Ire, and you just stack evasion on your gear. You end up having like 80-something% evasion. So even if you do get hit, there's an 80% chance that the hit won't register for you losing the run. You want the evasion chest? Yeah, Hyri's. And you do so much damage, like you one-shot everything, and you do so much boss damage with Lightning Rod. So it's still probably the best. Sadly, Deadeye is like the best at everything. You want to kill bosses, you go Deadeye. You want to do something else, you go Deadeye. You want movement speed, you go Deadeye. You like everything's Deadeye, 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 Deadeye. Oh, this could have been a decent quiver. Sadly, yeah, it is sad. The fact that, like, it's sad that the fact that if you're playing a different build in soft core, you know that Lightning Arrow Deadeye will always be better than your build. So it's like you always have that thought in the back of your head, like, oh, let's say you're farming maps. Oh, if I was Deadeye, I could be moving twice as fast. Oh, let's say you're doing bosses. Oh, if I was Deadeye, I would do twice the amount of DPS. Like, you're doing anything. You're just thinking, oh, Deadeye's better. Unless you're playing hardcore. That's why I said softcore trade, Deadeye's like the best at everything. And it's not that fun. It's boring if there's no diversity, yeah. But this is a decent quiver. I'm getting pretty lucky with these quivers. There's a lot of good builds. I'm not saying there's not a lot of good builds. I'm saying there's a lot of there's a lot of builds that are good. But none of those builds are better than Deadeye. At anything. Just like simply at anything. Deadeye's the fastest build. You can get like 170% movement speed on it. Deadeye has the most single target DPS. You can literally one-shot tier 4 Zesh in like half a second. Deadeye has like the best clear. Because of Herald of Thunder and like 8 arrows. Blood Mage life stacking? What is it better at? What is Blood Mage like life stacking, like Spark or anything better than Deadeye at? It's slower. While you're casting Spark, you have a movement speed penalty. You can't ride a Roa. You do less DPS. Like, you literally just do less DPS. That's how it works. Lightning Rod just does so much damage to bosses. And it has, like, what is it better at? It's tankier, yeah, but, like, you're playing softcore. You die every once in 10 maps because you're one-shotting everything anyways. Like, who really cares? I'm not saying these builds aren't good. Don't get me wrong. I personally like life stacking Spark more than Deadeye, but it's just kind of unfortunate that no matter what you play, you like will be thinking, oh, if I'm playing Deadeye, it would just be more efficient to play Deadeye. In every scenario, no matter what you're doing. You couldn't justify League starting it? Yeah. And League starting, it's also the best. It's the best. It was the best on League start, and it's still the best to start now. You know why? Because so many Deadeyes are swapping like to other builds now that their hand-me-down gear is getting listed for so cheap. So for the price that it would cost to make a decent Deadeye that can clear like T15s is so much cheaper than every other build, just because there are so many people, so many more people playing it, and so many more people crafting for it, and so many more hand-me-downs. On Sparks in Sekima, it looks more reliable than LA. Boss dies from Sparks. There was, yeah, but I don't think so. The Warrior is so expensive right now. Probably because it started building up some hype recently, and not a lot of people started it. So there's not as much gear in the market. Your mace you bought for 2 divines is worth 100 plus. What the fuck? Nice investment then. Time to profit craft maces. Yeah, maybe. New Ascendancy point is way better for clear, but lots of people sleep on it. Which one? What do you think I should do with it? Just looking for profit. You desecrate your prefix, look for a third, or no, you desecrate, block accuracy, then slam, homogenizing slam a third mod, hope it's a flat, and then remove the accuracy and then reapply. I mean, that's the best way to try and get something good. If you're just trying to go for the cheapest profit possible, just put on like a lightning catalyst or a fire catalyst and Omen of Exaltation spam. Slam, not spam. Give me your luck. Yes, I have great luck. I'm praying for your quiver, man. Exceptional Slip Strike is 30 qual, eye level 81. On that worth much? Yes, it is. Holy shit. Oh, but you can't get tier 1 resistances on this. That's the only problem. You can't get tier 1 reses. If it was item level 82, it'd be worth a lot. This is still worth a lot, though. It's 30 quality on one of the best bases. How to see other person's character in POE2 by knowing the account nickname. In POE1, I know how to. Just go to POE Ninja. That's the only way. If they're on there, they're on there. Otherwise, I don't know. Good Gamba Profit with T1 Magic Cast Speed. Homo Regal. Maybe. Let me see the quiver. What happened to it? This went up. This went up. Just stay the same. This went down. Nice. You like this? Damn. How much did that cost you to craft? Nice. Good job, man. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. I think I'm missing something, though. I think you're slightly overpriced, man. There's a guy that has your exact bow up for for 100 divines less. Plus 2 arrows. Fizz damage. His fizz damage is actually higher. Somehow. He has better crit. Plus 4 all. Oh, he's got a different rune in, that's why. Yeah, but I mean, still, this bow is 215 divines. It's exactly your bow. Also, I'm pretty sure you always run iron runes on Obliterator. Because it has such high flat fizz that it just is worth more. But yeah, nice bow. How much did it take to craft? Made from like 100? Still 100 divines profit. That's what I was saying. Endgame bows is big profit. Okay, we're typing way too much in chat. I literally can't see shit. Thank you, Curry Kerr, for the follow. Thank you, Wiz Fuji, for the follow. 82 Chaos Res. 82 is only Chaos Res? No. 82 is all Elemental. 81 is Chaos Res. Specific, but speed is more important for Molten Blast. Blessed Quiver. Thank you, Greg, for the follow. His crit is higher, too. Unless the rune's 100 divines. No. How is this YouTuber called with endgame bows? If you search up Red Vials, REDVILES, you go to his channel. His most recent video is titled, like, Making 100 Divines an Hour. And if you watch that, you'll see how to craft these bows. Although it is expensive, guys. Don't go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to spend 5 divines and craft a 100 divine bow. No. The bow is expensive as fuck to make. How many gifted to see you dork live? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a reroll angle or nah? I think this is a reroll angle. How many gifted for you to work live? I got compression underwear on right now. So, I mean, like, even if I attempted to dork, my shit ain't moving nowhere. Echoes. I think to dork, you gotta be free balling. And I'm definitely not free balling right now. Ooh, is that tier 1? I take that, right? Yeah, I take that. Oh, it's tier 3 only? I thought it was like tier 1. Either way. Oh, Bomba! Oh my god, I'm coming. Oh, shit, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming so hard. I'd say maces are good if you get T0 attack speed on flanged mace. I'm bussing. Ooh. I'm bus. I'm bus. You want me to clip. CNO only types when it's about some gay shit. It's crazy. This energy drink's kicking. You guys fuck with Rain? Rain? It's the only energy drink I've found that has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. The rest of them got like pussy 150, 180 milligrams. Like, I'm a real man, okay? I need that real shit. Bro, you often say that's not a gay stream, but there's always some talks about man, butts, and coming. Okay, first off, how is coming gay, okay? Everybody nuts doesn't make you gay. Second of all, I'm not the one mentioning the man butts or the femboys or any of that, okay? I got a really good item and I got a little bit excited. That's all. I drink Monster Zero, only one that doesn't taste like ass. You're just out of your mind if you think all the other energy drinks taste like ass. Monster Zero is probably like... it's like upper mid-tier taste. Like, it's always a safe pick. If you go into a... Let's say you go walk into a gas station and you see all random energy drinks and you're like, I don't want to test out the flavors. I just want to go with something safe. White Monster. Boom. You're safe. But if you go into a store, like let's say an actual, like a CVS or something that has a bunch of options, never am I choosing White Monster. Never am I choosing White Monster if I have actual options in front of me. I'm always going for a Rain. Some Celsius flavors are better. I mean, there's so much better stuff than White Monster. Tabs with pure caffeine, 500 milligrams. Yeah, I don't want heart problems. I just want an energy drink. White Red Bull? What the fuck's a White Red Bull? Is that like a worse version of a White Monster? Don't even get me started on Red Bull. Red Bull is like the biggest ripoff of energy drinks imaginable. They give you like 100 milligrams of caffeine in a giant ass can and then charge $2 more than every competitor's bottle. A Red Bull is like, for the small skinny ones, is like $3.50 or something. This is like $2.99 at a gas station. Has 3 times the amount of caffeine, tastes better, and is just like, Red Bull's a scam. You found a Gemini base with level 84 and only 1 suffix. There's none on market. Item level 84. What the fuck are you dropping? But what's it called? The only thing that matters is that a bow is item level 82. So if you just search up item level 82, because that's the highest tier mods, and you just price it at that. I mean, you could list it for higher because it could be like a collector's item, but still. What about coffee? I do black coffee sometimes. It just takes a while to make. Like, I have to wait for the coffee beans. I gotta clean the mug and all that shit. I could just go to the CVS and grab an energy drink. Can Fracture hit a reveal desecrated modifier? I'm not too sure. Abyss is +1 level, so in a T16 corrupted +1 area, it can drop like that? Oh, I didn't know. That's awesome. Yo, money man, what do I do next? Sheesh. See, there's the safe play and there's not the safe play. There's one hybrid that's way better than the other one. So the safe play would be to unveil a resistance, then homogenizing it, then Omen of Light to remove the resistance, and then unveil your prefix. But that's expensive. If you want the kind of YOLO play, you unveil a resistance, and you just double homogenizing Omen Slam. Perfect. And you hope for the best, basically. Bro, I hit T1 Proj +5, T1-2 +2 arrows. My desecration landed on a ship mod and cooked the bow. Want to pull my hair out? Bro, don't pull your hair out. Don't take your hair for granted, okay? I would put my hair back in if I could. It's not good. Anyway, for Jewels Profit Craft this patch, I mean, you could putrefaction some jewels. I don't know if it would be profitable because the jewel, like, mod pool is insane, but what tier of crit damages are these? Crit hit chance. So probably tier 3. I'm gonna use a reroll on this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna use a reroll on that. I'm getting some crazy quivers right now. Are you living in a mansion? I mean, I feel like I shouldn't answer that honestly. I am very thankful for where I live. Let's just say that.
Right. Your order is ready.
I'm very, very blessed to be in the situation I'm in. Oh. Oh, this is a quiver. Holy shit. Attack speed +2 proj crit, lightning flat. Oh my god, guys. Quiver is like... Rich femboy. Guys, I'm not rich, okay? I'm not rich. I'm not a femboy. I hit some crazy quivers this session. I'm pretty sure I'm up like 25 divines on quivers right now. Maybe this is the profit craft. Looking for a boyfriend, perhaps? No. No, thank you. I hit T1 life now. What do you think? It's decent. I mean, the int's not very useful. I would just unveil and then hope you get like a flat. Who is your sugar mommy? My father. What is this? Does he need a boyfriend? Guys, what are we talking about? Oh, does my father need a boyfriend? Does your father know his son is doing femboy streams while naked? Guys, you guys know my mom sometimes watches these streams. And you guys, like, say this stupid shit. Like, she's told me she's come into my streams a couple times. Although when I told her that, like, people kept telling me to put on cat ears, she just laughed at it and said it's funny that they're trolling you. So... it's very... I don't... Maybe she enjoys it. Maybe she finds it funny. Yeah, trolling. Do you cosplay? No. On tail. I don't know what we're talking about here, gang. Almost Giga bless. Thank you, boss man. Oh, shit. You hit the right flat, too. And you hit tier 2. Damn. What does that end up being? Oh, it's almost a 2700. Can you divine it or something? No, you can't. Damn, GG armor, bro. Cat ears and a butt plug. Guys. Let's get fucking serious here, okay? Okay, before I fucking wind this shit up and woo! You know what I mean? You don't want to see Poppy angry. Poppy can get real angry. Doo doo. Electro Poppy. Okay. You know, maybe all this weirdo talk in my chat is the reason I got lucky on these quivers. Can I be your OF manager? I want Poppy in bed. Like, this guy's sitting on YouTube typing this. I've never seen a YouTube chatter this freaked out. Where can I buy the Femboy starter pack? I didn't see it in your bio. Did you remove it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, you guys think you're so funny. Oh, you think you're so funny.
Oh, it's you.
Now I know what Rutu feels like. I always thought he was playing a character when he was screaming, "Guys, I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat." Now I understand. Bro, I looked at a POE clip channel. Tai, like, unapologetically just literally streams in, like, fishnets and thigh highs. Isn't that crazy? That's so wild to me. He's just sitting there, thighs on screen, just like owning it.
Seems like a good deal. Someone is bound to buy that.
Cat ears and butt plug tail is not that bad. That will be you soon, waiting for you to do the same. Okay. I don't even know. I don't like. What am I supposed to say to this? How am I supposed to respond? This might be decent. +1 is 5x.
Seems like a good have an order. Thanks for the chat.
How much currency am I up to? Depending on what my stuff sells for, but I think I just made a lot on quivers. I got a, like, 20 divine helmet waiting to sell. Got a couple divines and belts. I think I hit some pretty big quivers. Sitting on 14 raw right now.
Have an order?
Fucking Deadeye and Bleed won't mix. I can't get past T6 Nexus. Keep dying to bleed. Gonna have to actually use a T6 map instead of stupid Juice T15. You could run a Life Flask that is instant recovery. That's what I used to do, and I just spammed it when I got bleed. It would help a lot. Can you look at the quiver I bought for 35x? Linked it in game chat. Can't find any other on market. Yeah. You bought this for 35x? I mean, it's decent. You wouldn't select the cold damage. And this crit is so low, it doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe. It's just like, this is not +2. So it's like, I don't know, a divine or something, maybe. Maybe a little more. Okay, this should be a good quiver. Should be a great quiver, in fact. 13 divines. 50 divines. No, that's not accurate. Let's try 15.
I'm sure someone will want that.
See if that sells. I doubt it will. There's no chance it sells for that, but fuck it. Going back to T4 Zesh now. Better profits. Oh, I don't know. What do you farm there? The breach rings? What can I use my channel points on? I don't know, guys. I need somebody to tell me how to set all that bullshit up. Can I look at your bow? Yeah. Can you link it? And bases all 82 plus. Oh, you already linked it. A cam to cam session. Can you tell me what's the best way to craft this bow? I mean, your suffixes are basically done, no? Your suffixes are basically guaranteed to be done. You just do the +4 essence, and you do the onslaught essence, and you hope you hit one of the tier 4 mods, and don't leave the leech on there. And then once you do that, you just desecrate your last prefix, unveil a flat, and then you whittle off the last mod if it's low tier. Depends on how much money that guy has, to be honest. Yeah, if you guys don't have a lot of money, you don't need to craft it out. PC. Triple socket, charm shoes, 30% movement speed. I don't know. These are like, last time I checked, these were like 30 to 50 divines. Like if I do this, yeah, look, 30 to 50. Just list it for 50 to 60. Hope it sells. If it doesn't, then lower it. How do I finish this? Cheap way is you unveil a resistance. Like you use a rib with the suffix omen, you unveil a resistance, and you double homogenizing. Hope you hit something good. Expensive way is you unveil a resistance, homogenizing suffix to get another resistance. Omen of light, the unveiled resistance. Suffix slam, homogenizing another resistance, and then use an unveil to try and hit the good hybrid. But that's probably not worth it. Just unveil a resistance and then double homogenizing and hope for the best. He said 25k. I need 5k more. What are the fuck are we talking about? For a cam to cam session, you're saying? What? You guys are some fucking homosexuals. How about we cut a deal? If I get a cam to cam session, I'll buy your next cosplay fit. I'll even, yeah, you guys are stupid. You guys are stupid. Just absolutely mind-bogglingly dumb. Holy shit. Should I Omen of Light this to sell? 43% increased evasion. I mean, yeah, it's gonna sell if you Omen of Light it, but it's not a guarantee you get a good resistance. And then also, I don't even know the Corsair coat market. I don't know how much the value is gonna be. You guys gotta remember, an Omen of Light is 2 divines plus an annul is another half. So the value you gain from getting a good mod that you're not guaranteed to get has to be at least more than 3 divines. Price check. Guys, you're sending me fully crafted out quivers and then asking me to price check. Like, a quiver with your exact mods is listed for 15, so it's around 15. Can you link us your Amazon wishlist by chance? I don't have an Amazon wishlist, but if I had an Amazon wishlist, it would literally only have a computer on it. They aren't selling. I have a GG Slip Strike, almost 2,800 ES. Almost lowered the price. But it didn't sell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, guys, I need to fucking price check my quivers, so please give me 2 minutes.
Seems like a good deal. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea. Bye then.
Trolling aside, good streams. Glad you take time to help people. Thank you, man. Although, the more viewers we get, the harder that's probably going to be. I only have 113 viewers right now, and it's already, like, taking up majority of the stream time. So, if I ever want to be efficient, like, especially on league starts, that shit's going to have to be, like, Fubgun method. Just go straight D&D. What's the cheapest butt plug on your Amazon wishlist? Okay. I'm going back to looking at my quivers.
Someone is bound to buy that. I'll do what I can to sell it for you. I'll do what I can to sell it for you. Hail. Thanks for the chat.
On League starts, if someone's making you PC, they deserve to be banned? Nah, that's crazy. I'll just let them know I can't. Get a bank of exalts first. You're gonna be a streamer that just does /D&D second someone asks for PC? No, not right away, but on League Start, it'd be a little bit crazy to ask me to price check items. If you're making bread on League Start, you don't need someone else to PC for you? Yeah. Mind Trick Z, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated, man. Whittling price went nuts. Aren't they like 200 exalts? That sounds pretty fair. They used to be like 10 to 12 divines the last couple leagues. What are my plans for 327? Sanctum start like always. I plan to get into no hits by day 3-ish, I think. I already did a test. I did 27 no hits with 0 fails last league. And I did a test on literally 10 million damage, which is less than you have on day 1. I got to the final floor and I failed in a meteor room. So I'm pretty sure as soon as I get like a day 2 build, a day 2 power charge stacker, I can consistently clear sanctums without even a mage blood. Or no hit sanctums. And then from there we buy mage blood, swap to the good no hit build, which was like a simplex plus some stuff. And then we go from there. That is if they don't change like the sanctum giving raw currency. I know last dev patch, or like in 3.26 at the end when they were talking to Ziggy D, they said they wanted sanctum to give its own currency instead of raw currency, which would completely kill the mechanic. Love the content, learning to craft like you do. That's awesome to hear, man. The fuck is sanctum? It's a mechanic in game. It's basically like trial POE. Yeah, like POE2 has trial of Sekimas. POE1 has Sanctum, but it's way better in POE1. Just way more enjoyable, way quicker. Gives way better loot. It's just better in every single way. Although it's not for everybody. A lot of people do dislike the mechanic and can't do it. Can't imagine themselves doing it. Didn't I have another quiver that was supposed to be really good? Did I accidentally sell the really good quiver? I don't understand.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
What did they just say? 40 divines. What? Guys, isn't it piss cheap to craft these quivers? Why are they 40 divines? I'm about to profit craft some fucking quivers. What? These guys are stupid. I can literally make that quiver for nothing. I don't know. Fuck it. Put it up for 2. Let's see if it
Someone
sells.
is bound to buy that. Seems like a good deal. Price lowered. Yes? I'll do you proud.
I thought I hit like multiple really good quivers, but it looks like I only hit one that's... Oh no, actually I hit 2. We'll see. Thank you for the follow, Papi Sosa. It's funny how many people hate on PoE1 Sanctum. That league was wildly popular. I don't think it's the league. I think it's the mechanic itself. It just gets very monotonous and repetitive. Doing the same, crafting quivers for myself, and the profit fails. profiting the fails, yeah. Yeah, you had 2. Try and buy it back from the NPC. No, I see the 2. Here's the 15 divine one. Here's the 9 divine one. These are the 2 good ones.
Let's see if that piques any interest.
How long is it going to take this helmet to sell, bro? Just sell. Thank you, Slow Dance, for the follow. Very much so appreciated. Sanctum had the character relics, right? Yeah. They changed it, though. You have to do 32 full maps for Sanctum? What the fuck? I started playing in Crucible League, so I don't know all the old mechanics. Thing about Sanctum is that us folks who are able to do most content, even if we were limping through 5 APS, can't do it because you just lose resolve due to lagging. I mean, is that really a Sanctum issue? Or is that just like not all the content's going to be for everybody? Like, for example, Abyss right now. Yeah, the performance issue isn't, but that's not even like Sanctum having performance issues. That's just like you guys having bad PCs. I understand not everyone's going to have a good PC, but it's also not everyone has to do the mechanic always, you know? Can't I just... I'm going to craft these fucking quivers. Quiver, magic, level of all projectile skills, 2. Item level 75. Visceral. Guys, do I not just buy these quivers, fracture them, spam for tier 1 lightning? Isn't this like free profit? How much does a fully crafted out quiver go for? Like with a good flat. I'm not going to settle on a shitty flat. I feel like I can craft these for cheap. $10D? Oh, that's what they sell for? Oh. It's not worth fully crafting them out. Then. 12 to 14 divines. Damn. I want to do Sanctums, but can't due to hardware limits. No other content has that issue. Even if I die, I can still do it once I'm strong enough. Not Sanctum. I mean, I also don't think that's necessarily true. I'm pretty sure I could do Sanctum on literally 10 FPS. Like, if I logged in right now, I'm 95% sure I could do it on 10 FPS, because if you run, like, any power charge stacker on 30 million DPS, everything gets one shot. So, like, the idea that, like, once you're strong enough, you can't run Sanctum isn't necessarily true. Like, there is a point where you're just simply strong enough. Like, I'll show you guys... Let me show you the video that I posted, my first video on my channel about no-hit Sanctums. And this is what they look like. It's never the mirror back. Like, look at me running through a floor. This is what... Look, I just place a brand... and everything on my screen dies. So the same, like, you don't even see the mobs. Look, nothing has shot in this entire room so far. Not a single mob has shot at me. So, I mean, I could be on 10 FPS, and as long as I'm right-clicking and left-clicking, it's the same shit. Like, look, I can start all the way from the very beginning. Nothing shoots at you. Literally nothing. So, there is a point where you're just simply strong enough to never have to look at your screen. While I was doing no-hits on, like, my stream VOD, I was just reading chat while running through the rooms. Because it gets to a certain point, once you learn the layouts, like, you can read the room name, see where you spawn, you immediately know the layout, and you don't even have to look at your screen. Only time where it's risky is meteor rooms. At least for me. Even trap laser rooms, I don't have a problem. Do you even want prod skills on the crit quiver? I think as 2 crit mods is ideal. Yeah, well, you get either attack speed or +2 proj, and then double crit on the suffixes. That's some nerd shit. I mean, once you run literally like 50 sanctums, by then you will memorize all the room layouts anyways. And you're just gonna have so much damage that that's just it. That's just it. Alright. We still have 14 raw divines we gotta put to work. What's some other crafts we can try out? We can make a couple more helmets, maybe. That's not a bad idea. Although, we have a couple people in the stream. I don't know how many people are copying it. Alucard's Recombinator tech just doesn't work at all. That's for sure. Headhunter, Headhunter. What do you want me to do with a Headhunter? Just spawn that shit out my ass, man? I'm not going to omen a chance on 14 divines. That's just the waste of money. I need something realistic. Craft the Headhunter. Hog. It is my fault. It is my fault for ever thinking I would get any relatively useful advice. Quiver Tech OP? It's not necessarily OP. I did 2 stash tabs beforehand and only hit, like, bullshit. And then this stash tab, I got lucky. You're not always gonna get this, for sure. Get a gold amulet. Can you show how to make decent gloves for roughly 3 to 4 divines? I don't think for 3 to 4 divines you can make decent gloves, at least crafting-wise. I think you just have to buy them. Then sell it for 40. 1 in 3 chance is calling you. Fracture the +3 proj. Real. Genius. Genius status coming in from this guy. Let's just gamble the plus level of all projectile skills. 3 magic. No. 13 divines. Craft maps for overrun and +2 to 3 pits. Is like a hoe that asks virgin for advice. We are here for the advice, Keck. That's a crazy analogy, but yeah, I guess. Thank you, what the fuck, dude, for the follow. What else can I possibly do? We can do some But do any amulets besides +3 proj sell for anything? I was gonna say we can do some proj crafted amulets. I don't think any amulets. Gold amulet. Level of all no. Spirit. Check melee with life. I can buy the gold amulet with the 50 spirit fracture for 5 divines. Which isn't bad. You buy this for 5 divines, and then you have to spam 1700 chaos to get +3 proj. But that is a cheaper way. Because how much is 1700 chaos right now? It's not even cheaper. It's not even cheaper. It's 47 divines. Yeah. It's not even cheaper. But let's say you buy this base, you can still craft like a spark amulet. How much is a but spark mainly your blood mage. How about minions? Maybe minions? You go for any +3. You go for any +3, or you don't even have to go for any +3. It's literally the first mod you hit, because the other 3 have tags on them. So they're deterministic to get on. If you hit any caster mod, you can just slam caster, and it's a 50-50 between the two. Like, let's say you roll on cast speed, and you suffix slam, homogenizing, you're guaranteed +3 all spells. Minions, you literally just have to unveil a minion mod, and you're guaranteed +3. And then melee is same shit. You just get an attack tag. The reason Proj is so expensive is because number one, it's a meta build, and number two, it has no tag on it. Minion is cheap. Is everything cheap? What is not cheap? Cast speed by desecrating Ulamon first. Force cast speed. Well, no, because you would have a chance at getting a caster mod. All but Proj is cheap. So unless you're crafting for Proj, it is literally useless, is what you're telling me. Damn. Okay, we're going to do some more helmets. Let's do some more helmets. 140 life, 9% increased max life, plus 3 minion rarity, and 64 spirit. Wasn't that hard. There's only 2 caster mods. 30D for an almost abyss melee. Damn. Okay. Okay. Only 2 caster mods? Yeah. So you can slam both of them together. Let's do some helmets, I guess. Helmets. Increased maximum energy shield. 93, 92. Magic. Item level, what is it, 79? Let me see if there's any item level 82 ones. Wait, what? Oh, these aren't the best bases. Ancestral. Wait, what? Huh? Thank you for the follows, Eddie, and Rewind. Like, do I pay 20 more Exalteds for an item level 83 one? Like, that allows me to get a chance at tier 1 res. I feel like that's worth the risk. Thank you, bunnies, for the follow on Twitch. I think the 40 Exalts is actually worth it. Just at a chance at tier 1 resistances. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
I guess it's worth that.
Isn't item level 83, 82? Yeah. Some items can just drop item level 83. I didn't buy it because it was 83. I just bought it. I like filtered for 82, and it just happened to be 83. Okay.
Yes?
I gotta liquidate some divines.
All right. Your order is registered.
Divines went up in price. Nice. We get perfect regal orbs. We get regal homogenizing. 2 of these. Beautiful. Hope that we hit tier 1 flat. We didn't. Hope we hit tier 1 flat. We again did not. If you don't hit tier 1 flat, is it worth using homogenizing? Did we discuss that? Or maybe it's worth when we see what we unveil. I'm going to unveil the resistance, and if we get tier 1 resistance, then I'll do it.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
You have a life tag? Just toss it? Oh, yeah, you do have a life tag. Huh. I didn't even think of that. So, I mean, we could prefix rib. We could prefix rib and see what we hit, and then just double slam. You need ES? Yeah. You need flat ES on the upgrade. Like, this helmet's cooked. What's up, Kazan? How's it going? Ooh, okay, this saved it. Now we saved it. Now how the fuck do we get resistances on this hoe? We brought it back. Came from YouTube. That's awesome to hear, man. Thank you for watching the channel and stopping by. You don't. Okay. Slam and pray. 400 ES is good. It's not 400 ES, it's more than 400 ES.
It's you.
A lot more than 400 ES.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Muskil Macan. Thank you very much for the tier or the Twitch Prime. Very much so appreciated. Thank you. Although I mentioned it every time, I run only 30 seconds of ads, so guys, please do not feel any type of pressure or anything to show monetary support. Just being here is more than enough. But thank you. Iron Rune.
I'll post it right away.
Such a handsome streamer. Okay. Yes, I need equality it. You're right.
It's you. Have an order?
No, I will give you money. You can't stop me. I mean, you're not wrong. I cannot stop you. I cannot turn off subs, but I just hope nobody feels pressured in any sort of way to
All right.
donate.
Your order is registered.
Okay, now we go
What's new?
Greater Exalted Orb. This will do. Unzips pants. Okay. Just appreciate the support you do. Calm and informative. Thank you, man. Okay, let's see. We can take +2 minions, rarity, crit, or res. If we get a res on here, we're guaranteed to homogenize slam another res. So let's see. Rarity. That's not good. I wanted a better tier rarity. It's alright, but it needs at least one res to be good. And it hit int. Int is so fucking useless. Int is so fucking useless, man. Is this just a corrupt angle? Could still be 1D. No, it's like 2D or something. No video coming out from yesterday's stream. I'm going to bunch it together because yesterday's stream was kind of just the same flipping. Now that I'm doing different crafts, I'll probably release a video today. Also, I have to pay every time I release a thumbnail. So if I'm just releasing a video based on some like bullshit, it's not, you know, great. Because it's coming out the pockets. Best crafts for 100 divine budget. Red Vials, bow strategy. +3 amulets, like gold amulets. +3 proj gold amulets. High-end boot crafts. A bunch of stuff. Or just, like, yeah. Basically that. It is high ES corrupt, probably worth, if you corrupt, worth, like, double. 1 and 3 to go for Vol.
Oh.
Okay, wait, let me slam on this one, just for funsies. Like, this one hits a res and crit hit chance. Like, what?
Oh, it's you. I'm sure some. Yes. I'll fill that.
All right, let's see. We have not hit an extra socket in literal fucking ages. Any direction for someone interested in group crafting? Where do I start looking for groups? I mean, places like here isn't a bad idea, but you also have to come with either money in your pockets or knowledge that other people don't actively have. But like streams, like crafting streams, like either my stream or X the Farmer stream, or like places like this where people often craft is not a bad place to find someone. Time me out if you miss. What's considered a miss? A bad implicit? Or is that not a miss? As long as it doesn't fuck up, is it still a hit? Look at... Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Miss if it bricks. Ooh, it didn't brick. Congratulations, you don't get timed out.
It's you. Let's see if there are any takers.
Belton might have an opening, I heard. Why is a first-time chatter typing this? Like, how does he even know? Another 580 ES helmet.
Can I help? I'll do what I can to sell it for
Pro
you.
lurker, literally. You just follow too. He's just been watching, following, not following, not typing anything, but just listening for the last 3 hours. That's Belton's new account, maybe. The helmets are on fire, yeah, because I keep hitting the corrupts, but they're not selling, so I'm playing here, man. No. I appreciate you stopping by. I don't take offense to anything. I just thought it was funny. Thoughts on Feral Rune of the Hunt rune for bows?
What's new?
Feral Rune of the Hunt. 50% increased damage against... I mean, it's increased attack damage. It's the same as increased elemental damage. I think flat is just better. Can confirm I'm also lurking. Heard the Belton story. Wow, we got a lot of people just lurking. Nice background stream like YouTube too. I guess that's what people do. They just throw on a stream and then they grind. Everyone's using the unique helmet. Maybe that's why rares aren't selling. Actually, maybe. Actually, maybe.
Hail.
I'm lurking, praying for some twerking. Just listening to you while I goon. The unique helmet's so good. Yeah, the unique helmet's overtuned. Overtuned. Same, twin. I love me some chilled ground. Which helmet? The something constraint. I was gonna look at it right now anyways. I'll show you. Oh yeah. Constricting command. This one. What do you need for these to be crazy expensive? You need it to be 5 or fewer enemies to be surrounded. You need this. Three divines to 8. How much is it in exalted orbs? 368 you could buy it out for. What's 368? That's like 2 divines, is it not? It's 2.5 divines. And then if you sell a 5... This is weird. But debating going back to super high ES with crit. I'm going to crit build. Can get a lot of damage back elsewhere. I think the helmet's still worth it because it also gives you 10% movement speed, which is a stat that is like a lot of money. And the end game movement speed is like king. Okay. Back to something new. We did some helmets. They're doing pretty well, but they gotta sell. Let's put this down for 16.
You may have been dreaming before.
Also, infinite mana. Yeah. The infinite mana thing is like, it just completely solves mana issues. The mana issues, like, solving is so good. Wait, how? Because you use this gem that's called Defy. Where is it? There's a gem called Defy, and it makes it so you can cast your abilities even if you're completely out of mana. while you're surrounded. So you put that in, and then you literally can just hold down your abilities and never worry about mana. Makes your hit damage lucky and no mana cost. Yeah. Lucky, which is Bis for lightning. Yep, yep. Doesn't work on bossing? Why would it not work on bossing? I don't understand. All it says is that you can use your abilities while you have no mana. Yeah, the helmet itself, look, this is where you're not, I think this is where you're making the mistake. Look, it says, yeah, because you're probably using the wrong helmet. Surrounded is, you are surrounded if there's at least 5 enemies within 3 meters of you. If you run this helmet with require 5 fewer enemies to be surrounded, you're always surrounded. Yeah, mine has... Okay, so then how are you running out of mana? You have to run Defy on every single one of your spells that you plan to cast with mana. So if you're only running Defy on one spell, that's a problem. Also, I just heard a bunch of shit drop in the living room, and I think my dog fucked something up, so give me 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. My dog just completely shattered a glass table in the living room, so I'm gonna have to clean it up real quick. I'll be right back in like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna put a BRB message on the screen. But yeah, he just like completely, there's like glass all over the fucking floor. It's actually insane. I'll be right back. No, yeah, the dog is fine. The dog's fine. Everything's good. It's just glass all over the table. I just checked him out first thing and put him in my room. All right, I'll be back 5 minutes. Hello? I'm back. I managed to remove whatever glass I could, but it's literally all over the living room floor. So, it is what it is. Which breed? Bubba. Bubba, come here. Come here, Bubba. Where is he? Can you see him? Come on. Get over here. 1 second. Get over here. There he is. Bubba. Bubba, look at the camera. Bubba. Look at the camera. He doesn't want to look at the camera. Alright, whatever. Get over there. Now I have glass on my floor because it's stuck through the fucking... You want to doggy him. Okay. Okay. Need help? What would you do with this ring? I assume you were trying to fracture the tier 1 lightning. Just unveil your last suffix, hope it's a res, and... I wouldn't unveil a suffix, I would have unveiled the prefix. But... just to try and get flat. But if you don't want to spend an Omen of Light, just unveil your suffix, go for a res. Or like a rarity or something. And then try and YOLO slam another flat. Did anything sell while I was gone? Nothing fucking sold, man.
Price lowered.
My dad is gonna be so fucking pissed. It's gonna be crazy. It is what it is.
Yeah, meet the market.
Glass tables are a bad idea anyways. Yeah, but they look better. Also, it looked so weird because the stand of the table itself was fine, and it's not like the top. You know how some tables it's just like a glass like sheet. It's you just put it on top of the stand. It was stuck to the stand, so the middle section of the glass was still there. It's just only the outside of the glass broke off, and the chest set fell off. So I was like, I don't think it was my dog that did that, because how would he be strong enough to break 1/2 inch thick glass without just pushing the whole table over? Because the whole table was still standing. It's just the glass part of it broke off. So I'm just guessing that the chest set we had on, because it was like a nice ivory glass chest set, was like too heavy for the table or something, or the glass had a chip in it previously, and it just slowly was cracking. He climbed on it? Yeah, but how would climbing on it crack the entire, like, table, is what I'm saying. Weak point is a shit-made table or extremely unlucky hit. Yeah, I think it was just either, like, a freak type of hit, because he never even climbs on that table. So I think it was, like, either, like, a freak, really weird, unlucky hit, or the table was already under like some type of pressure. Maybe when somebody maybe somebody bumped into it and they like made a small chip in it, and from then it's just been slowly breaking away. Alright, Electro POV, thanks for all the videos. Now I can craft and make some divines with rings and quivers. That's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah, meet the market. Have an order?
Okay, got res. So use perfect greater exalt. Use perfect or greater exalt. I mean, considering you're most likely gonna hit mana, probably just a greater.
I'll do you proud.
What's up? How did the quivers go? I didn't sell anything good. I made some pretty decent ones this last batch, but nothing that's sold so far. Made some pretty decent helmets too. Now we're sitting on 12, 13-ish divines that we got to put into something. What do I want to put it into? You can go for Catalytic Omen to increase the attack weights. Yeah. You could, but you hit tier 5 fire. Nice. Do I keep fishing with Omen of Light or settle on playing only eye level 89? If you're playing with this, I would just use it. It's good, more than good enough to use for a while. Like, you shouldn't have any damage problems. There's only 21 people on YouTube. We could just turn off the YouTube stream and start listening to music. It could be an option. Do the people on YouTube have Twitch accounts or no? Because I want to listen. I want to bump some actual music, but no, please, no music. I'm listening to my own music. Oh, shit. I never even thought of that. Turn up the music. It's Saturday night. You can put music and not put it on stream. Yeah, but people want to hear the music. We got to bump to the music together. I do. I just like to pause and see what you did because I missed some stuff here and there. Ah, yes, music. OB Trice. Where is that from? I feel like I've heard that before. OB Trice. Is that like from an Eminem song or something? Switch from YouTube. Please. Music, please. There we go. Real name, no gimmicks. Shit. These people understand. Do I put on the Belton playlist? D12 Eminem. I could put on the Belton playlist, and we'll be listening to some crazy shit. But the problem is not everybody's into the same type of music. Like, what is everybody into? I feel like there's gonna be a rap group. There's gonna be like a techno group. Gonna be like an indie group. I can't appease everybody with my music. French core. Yeah, like, what is that, bro? Nightcore Nazi song. I don't even think I'm allowed to say that out loud. Why would you send that? Yeah, so who cares? Play what you want. Deftones. What if we listen to the greatest song of all time?
Give me brain or no? Do you like the way I flick my tongue or no?
Oh shit, can we get behind that? Oh shit. We'll be freaked out Saturday night. Shit, you trying to goon. I'm trying to make that bread. My autoplay on Spotify is literally just gonna play some crazy ass shit though. Cause in the gym I'm just listening to straight up funk. Just do 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 do. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna eventually just gonna autoplay into some funk, and then we'll be listening to some crazy ass Brazilian shit, just like banging, just banging. Do you like the way I flick my tongue or nah? Or nah? I need some freaky divine orbs for real, exactly. Thank you, Plop Op, for the follow. Much appreciated, good sir. Oh, my dad's gonna be pissed out of his mind. That's gonna be something to listen to. And he just bought my little brother a new PC. He's gonna be like, "You motherfucker, this is what your dog is doing, and I'm buying you a PC." It's gonna be a whole thing. My multi-chat's bugged out. 1 second. Docs, multi-chat. If you want Brazilian playlists, I can find you some. No, I don't need the Brazilian playlist. I just need something that everybody listens to. We fucking with that new Justin Bieber? I'm a speed demon. I'm a speed demon. Okay, I think that is the plan. If you guys are on YouTube, I'm gonna stop the YouTube stream and we're gonna listen to some music on Twitch. I think that's gonna be a play. I think that's what we're gonna do. So if you're on YouTube, do !Twitch, or just look in the description. It has my Twitch channel linked. I run literally minimum ads, like 30 seconds every hour, so you don't have to worry about ads. And the VOD's free, so you can go back and look through that. But that's what we're gonna do. I just lost 10 viewers saying I'm gonna play music. Guys, I don't think this is good for my career. Either way, I get ads all the time. No, you guys don't. Stop lying. All right. The YouTube stream is going to be